Hi Jack, hello, hello. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to announce the stream. Yo, hi Gremlin, hi hi. Hi hi. Hi Dove, hi. Hi Joberg. Hi Mosife. Hi. Hello, hello. Let me put on some music. Uh, I just wanna listen to my Discover Weekly. I haven't got the chance yet. Okay. Wait. Okay, okay. I'm just looking at the audio. Like, is it loud enough? Looking like she ruined my state of mind for real. I'm so sorry. Now, Made in Abyss is a goated anime, so we are gonna spend the entire stream talking about it. Just for Shadow. I'm having dinner also because I forgot I was logged in. I will do a vid check later maybe. Yo, thank you, Shad. Thank you, thank you. Damn, it's been a while. I'm gonna eat also. Enjoy your meal. Yo, hi Paprick. Hi, hi. Have you seen Vinland Saga yet, Shad? Vinland Saga is actually really good. Yeah, I read the manga after the first season came out. I actually haven't seen season 2 because I already know what happens in it from the manga. Wait, Shad, shouldn't you be sleeping right now? Yo, hi Giraffe, hi hi. How many stream? It's been a while. I checked the last time I streamed was on the 1st of August, so it's been 18 days. Yo, thank you Giraffe, thank you, thank you. Hi Smarty, hi hi. Yo, hi Izzy, hi hi. Yeah, Shad can't be sleeping, he's too busy having his life ruined. Dude, I wish we continued the anime. It gets so much better. I kind of fuck with this song. Better. I mean, I know you cannot top peak, but like, peak is still peak, you know? Hi Doodle, hi hi, hi Saphir. Miss you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I was around on the Discord. I just haven't streamed. 25 stream streak, holy shit. Mm. Sorry, I'm gonna finish my dinner and then we can do something. I'm 1/3 of the way to 100. Wait, what do you need 100 for? I could probably top peak if she wanted. 100 stream streak. Holy shit. That's actually crazy, especially with my scheduling. It hasn't been very consistent. When is stream, what stream? That is not happening. I value my time. I know it's a crazy concept. Chat integration, reinvert stream, where we are the narrator and decide what happens. Okay, that could be cool actually. Ami owes me a Malena stream. Bro, that's just emotional blackmail. I beat Mog off stream. That happened. I didn't even really do anything. I just went back to him and I just rage queued him for like 2 hours and eventually I beat him. We will be spamming Manhunter packs. Hey, at least my colony would never have to struggle for food. Good job. Man, fuck that pedophile. I never wanna see that boss again. It was so fucking annoying. But I'm like, Malena is so much worse. Like, at least with Mog, I kind of saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Malena, I have been beating her ass for like, I don't know, 3 hours now. I haven't even got to like phase 2. She has a phase 2, right? I haven't even got to that point yet. I think I have to give up on Malena. I have been wondering, are you on track to get partner on Twitch? No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. The thing is, I wasn't really trying to go for it. But my viewer base is usually around 60. Like, I don't have the view count. I mean, the way I see streaming right now is just something I do on the side. And it's like stuff I can turn into clips maybe. Or videos. There's actually a video that will come out. Like, I have been working on editing the hair removal tier list stream. There's gonna be an actually edited nice video. Loki, the only good part about it is the just the neat checkmark. What happens if your view count drops back? Like, do you lose the checkmark? Like, do you have to be above the threshold? No, that's it. I guess anyone could just bot themselves, get the check mark, and then just turn off the bots, and I guess you have a check mark now. Isn't it like a thing now that a lot of the streamers just use bots? A human reviews your partner application to prevent that? Ah, okay. Yeah, if you look at the trend and it goes like this, then it's like probably something isn't right. My dog Faye, she's my love, is watching you. Tell her to do his work. Do your work, whatever it is. Twerk it a little or something. I don't know. Yo, hi, count me out. Will she slash him hours? I still go by he sometimes, I guess. It's more like I never really cared about pronouns that much. It's like we are in Vogue 2.0 now. Nobody cares about pronouns anymore. That was Vogue 1. The 4chan like language completely breached the containment. A pronoun-less society. Yeah, we need to enter Dark Vogue and call right-wingers faggots. Like nowadays you call like an LGBT person a faggot and they will take it as a compliment. Hi Nutty, hi. What are we eating? It has like a chicken in it. Like leftover chickens and I just put it in a bun. Also, I need to have one of my wisdom teeth removed. I'm really fucking scared. I can only eat on my right side because on the left side I have a wisdom tooth that like it like has a little pocket behind the teeth or something that like food can get into it and then my entire like gum inflames and I just can't get like shit out of it. So I'm just waiting for it to be removed. What? I was wondering if I can interview you. Not really. I don't feel like it. Good luck there. I'm so fucking scared. It's kinda lucky it's an upper wisdom tooth because I was told it would be way worse if it was the lower wisdom tooth. I will follow you with the removal soon. I hope it goes well for you. I will let you know how it goes. Yo, thank you, Nina. Thank you, thank you. Is it painful? Well, I haven't got a single wisdom tooth removed yet, so I don't know. I can only like I only heard anecdotals like I have been told it's not as bad because it's my upper wisdom tooth. Apparently, they can literally just pull it out. As I mean, it's like I have it fully grown in, so it's not inside of my like flesh or whatever. So apparently they can just pull it out, and I should be back to normal in a day. That's what I'm hoping at least. Like I probably can't eat anything on the first day. There's gonna be a lot of bleeding, I was told, which is I'm fucking really fucking scared of because holy shit, I don't like blood. Yo, hi Bender, hi. I'm having dinner right now. I'm sorry, dude. I should probably put on some ADHD toy on the screen. I gotta like open Instagram or something. 'Cause I'm never gonna finish eating if I keep talking. I have had the back upper molar removed, and the anxiety was the worst part. The actual removal was chill as fuck, LMAO. It will bleed a bit, but basically just stick to liquid foods and you'll be okay. Yo, thank you, Shad. That's good to know actually. Alright, bye. Bye Bender, bye bye. Okay. Hi Autumn Grace. Hi. Can't open your mouth all the way once they remove the teeth. What? Why would that happen? What? Not to mention the swelling. I really hope there's no swelling. Yo, thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Oh my god, thank you so much. I could open my mouth after they removed mine. Yeah, it really depends because if you get a lower teeth removed, it's like hell, basically. If you get an upper tooth removed, it's like easy apparently because the bone is much softer. Okay, what are we looking at? Wait, what the fuck is this? They are driving race cars? I'm sorry, what? Why is Finster and what's their name? PRB driving race cars? What? Oh my god, they're doing the Top Gear. Yo, hi man, fanboy. Hi. Oh my god, should we actually watch this? I'm kinda curious. We are gonna watch Finster Transfem Top Gear. Can women drive? Is this gonna be a shit video? My wisdom teeth decided to troll me recently and I was feeling miserable. Thank god I didn't have to get them removed. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Why are we watching Finster? And Bottom Gear. Yeah, they actually made Bottom Gear real. No, we are gonna give it a chance. I'm curious.
So, what's your name? Excuse me, we're here for an interview.
Oh my god, that's
State your
Vicky?
name.
Vicky?
F1 and then 5T.
My name is Pibby. Pibby.
My name is Runa.
What's your name?
What's my name? Icky. My name is Evie. Oh, do you want my tag? I guess.
Well, EV dot.
My name is Evie.Jim.
Yeah, it's gonna be like right here. It's going there.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh, I recognize them. They are the gym fanboy. They like dress up as Astolfo and go to the gym. I think.
Hey, look at that!
Cinema.
What gender are you?
I'm working on that.
What experience do you have driving?
I'm working on that. I knew how to drive. I swear I knew how to drive, but then COVID happened and I couldn't book a test. But I have driven before. Like I got my provisional license. Hold on. I have my learner's permit. It's just that I look like a 13-year-old boy there because I really am. It was taken in when I was 40 or 13.
So Fairy was.
I have a buzz cut on my
Tell me what
driver's
this road
license.
sign is, then.
I've never seen one in my life. Are you a woman?
Yeah, ooey. I have a certificate.
Are you a woman?
What?
Are you a woman?
Yes.
Nice.
Wait.
Think.
Are you a woman?
Wait, what?
It's debatable, to be honest.
What is a woman?
That's a good question, Matt Walsh. I don't.
What's your experience driving?
I crashed one car when I was like 19, and then I've never crashed a car
Wait, the
again,
Astolfo
and I was
gym
banging
fanboy
at
is
it.
a
Although I
girl?
rented a car. I was so nervous and bad at getting out of the parking lot. Like, the dude gave me like the insurance form for damage, and then when I took it back a week later, in mint condition, they went around it like 2 or 3 times to check, just so I didn't clear that I hadn't scratched it.
I usually ask what's your experience driving.
I have no experience driving besides from when I was 15. My dad.
I look like
made me
Ed
go to a
Sheeran
car
on my
park
driver's
in a manual
license.
car, and I stalled like 5 times, and he just said, "Let's just give up for today." So that's my only experience driving.
I got my driving license how many years ago now? I don't know, 4 years ago?
Can you drive well?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you drive well.
I haven't had a near-death experience just yet.
I've had my license for about 2 months now. I passed with like 20 hours of driving lessons. My
Is
driving
everyone
instructor told me
British
not
here?
to take the test, and I took it anyway.
And you still did?
First try.
I'm pretty sure this
Yo,
is in the
that's
UK.
actually kind of big. How do you think you're gonna do today?
Oh, I'm the biggest.
Yo, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll stand on that.
Thank you,
How do you
Cocky.
think you're gonna do today?
Not very well, pretty badly. I would probably go like a maximum of like 10 miles per hour, to be honest.
You know you're competing with
That-
me for the bottom on that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bottoming.
Look.
Where exactly are you thinking you'll place in this like competition?
Either second or third. Evie has, I don't know, she's just insane.
I think it's Evie. I think Ashley will be too cautious, then
But I
Evie
think-
will go crazy.
I think I'll be in the same boat.
Hi,
as
Sky, thank
Ashley.
you.
I think I'm quite a cautious driver, so.
We do have a car that we can f up a little bit.
Well, I don't want to die. I'm enjoying life at the moment.
Oh, quick cut in. Neither me or Pibby know how to drive manual cars. I barely know
Wait,
how to drive
wait,
automatic.
what?
So I asked one of the random guys if you could teach
Even I know how to drive a manual.
us how to drive before the driving video that we planned out for like a month. I really didn't think this through.
How can you not drive manual?
You guys okay?
Yeah. We're being taken.
So if you push the left one down all the way to the floor.
That's too short.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
Before leave this for a minute, just push your foot all the way to the floor. Put it into first now, so just slide it forward and then slowly lift
I
it up, and
remember
the car will
I
start
passed
to
my
dip.
driving exam in like a
So we just-
Suzuki
try to find
Wagonair.
it.
It's like literally a Japanese box car.
Into, the middle.
It looks like a giant box and it's like super tiny.
So foot to the floor and then find that point and hold it where the car starts to dip.
Just like a clown car.
And then get your right foot onto the other pedal. Not a lot. Not a lot. Just a bit. Okay. And let. Okay. Come off the right pedal completely now.
Yeah, yeah.
Lift your left foot up all the way up. All the way up. So what you're gonna do is stay away from him a little bit.
Tokyo just told me.
Push your foot all the
No,
way
no,
up.
in Europe we just don't really have automatic cars.
Clutch one, pull it back to second.
They don't really take off.
That's fine. So let the clutch back up and put a little bit of accelerator.
I mean, maybe nowadays there's more of them, but like
We nearly got it.
We got like a few meters.
people like manual a lot.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm just.
It's going so badly.
You're actually doing well, to be honest. So, back into the middle one. That's it. That's it. Start again. Left one all the way down, and then forward,
Yeah.
and then wait for it to dip.
Okay.
Do you know the right one?
Yeah.
Just slightly play with that a little bit.
Oh my god.
Slightly touch it.
I'm so gentle with it.
Yeah, it does do that. We can go around it in just this one gear for now if you want to.
Yeah, sure. If,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
That's fine. And then go to the middle pedal slightly. Okay, off the middle pedal. So it can go around at this speed really, then I think you're doing really well. And as soon as you can see,
I love how he has
on
to
that
hold
right
the
one, if you
wheels.
just accelerate it,
And he's
then
like
we
hanging on
brake,
for his life.
And then when we go for the brake in a minute,
With the
not
other hand.
on the which is the middle pedal, you got the steering wheel. We'll do that with your right foot. Okay. You're doing really well. Do you reckon, Tom? Pretty good. Picked that up quick, hasn't it? To be fair. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's going to race track. Go for it. It's okay. You're enjoying it though. Or you're just stressed?
But she's playing Mario Kart.
Oh. It's fine. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh yeah, my boot got
It's
stuck
fine. Your boots
between
aren't helping it, are they?
No.
She's definitely not turning the wheels enough.
It's fine. Well done. You've done really well. You've drove a manual?
No.
Well, at least now when someone says about driving a manual, you can.
I noticed myself doing this as well, but like
I wouldn't though.
you
I
can
got
turn
high
so
without
much on
getting
these
any-
like car wheels.
For a reason.
Yeah, I could tell.
And people are lazy and they don't want to turn the wheel.
Did you get this?
Yeah.
I can do this. This is easy. This is piss. My car.
Oh, what year is this? Ah, cool.
Yo, good night, Chad. Good night.
So I'm just nodding along and.
So the brake's the middle pedal. Obviously the right's your accelerator.
Yeah.
And the left is the clutch. Yeah. So if you push the left one all the way to the floor, and if you push this forward into one, and then slowly let that pedal up, you'll feel the car dip down. Okay. Slightly press the right pedal and let your left foot up all the way. At that point, you see your feet kind of cross like this.
Yeah.
So as the left one comes off, the right one goes on.
Yeah.
And not massively. Else you go.
Okay.
Which you can do that. That's fine. You're funny. Slowly lift your left foot up, right foot down slightly, and then lift your left foot up. And you can lift your left one completely up. A bit more right. So close, so close. That was nearly perfect. That was as well.
2. If I can beat.
Man,
You've got to nail it with
derogatory.
this one up. Hold it there, then left one up, then right one down.
3.
We'll start the count again, as of now. What the fuck? So you just got to get used to that feel of the pedal. So left one to the floor.
I mean, to be fair, for the first time,
Do that.
I think PRB did really good.
Perfect. Yes, that's good.
Could I swap to 1 if I put the clutch down?
Put the clutch all the way down, yeah.
Okay.
That was really smooth.
I know it took me like a day as well
So
to
push
learn.
the left clutch all the way down, the left one.
Yeah.
Put it back to 2, and just like you did with 1.
It wasn't smooth, but it changed.
No, you've smashed this. You're better than my wife.
I'm much worse at that than I thought I'd be.
No, I think you was a lot better than you thought you was.
Better driving, worse to start. Now that we kinda know how to drive, it's time for the real challenge. 4 of my friends will compete to see who can get round the track the fastest. But my secret test is to find out if any of us can drive at all.
Sorry for my driving.
It's been a while since I've reversed.
Sensible for this.
Hey, that's a different car. I know that's a different car from the one that I learned in. Yeah, so that's technically my old car. My 67-year-old dad's automatic car. Why are we driving in an automatic when I've just spray painted a manual car? Evie blew up the car.
What?
Not smelling good. Have I fucked it?
I'm sorry,
What's
what?
the thing that Evie blew up?
How do you do
The
that?
clutch. I don't know how you break a clutch in a car, but she did.
The clutch is really hot down here too. There's just no power on the clutch.
We started noticing it smelled really bad, like burning. I figure if you're in a car and it smells like burning, there's nothing good it could possibly be.
How
So
do
we
you
switched,
even
which will
manage
also
to
give
do
me
that?
and Pearby a chance.
What?
Now that we've got ourselves into a functioning car, I can finally test all of our driving skills for real.
3, 2, 1, go!
Immediately was going on the countdown. You're cheating.
Oopsie.
You've never driven a car before, but I believe in you.
Very slow around the corners.
Very safe.
Oh my god, this is edited like cable TV. I feel like every YouTube video is edited like this. Like you have a narrator basically just like telling you what's happening.
I don't like driving. How do people do this every day?
It's definitely the
My
UK.
mum was like that, but this is scary.
Oh, is it genetic?
Oh, got a bit too harsh on the brake there.
Make up for it.
On the spin. Okay. Is that okay?
That was fantastic.
Okay, this isn't a fun lap now. I'm gonna drive safe now.
That didn't feel safe.
This is fun though. When there's no one else on the road, it's great. I love this. The problem is I've got 2 people in the car that I'm responsible for. Like,
Yes.
I could just kill you guys right now.
You didn't.
Camera's insured at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm scared now.
I'm not. Sometimes driving is fun.
It feels so much faster when you're like behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're fine. I'd put a seatbelt on.
I have got a seatbelt on. I'm moving about.
I don't know if I could trust a trans girl to drive. I don't know. I wouldn't even trust myself.
Dad's real car.
You should crash it.
Okay. I feel like you were faster.
No, you're
feel like I'm-
fast. You're like 30 around. I was like 20.
20
That's
now.
how real ages as well.
I'll make up for it.
Whoa.
Ah, I sniffed on a
60 and like
fucking
3
breadcrumb.
I want to drive again now.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. But then as soon as you drive in like traffic, it's like this sucks my head.
I need to adjust my seat because I'm a shorty.
Shorty. Shorty's like a melody
In my head.
Digital jungle.
Digital.
Too sensible for this.
See what makes a good driver?
Why is Sammy being transphobic?
Being sensible. It's not
Crash
crashing
the
the
car.
car. Doesn't have a pull, but it's a cute car.
Do you feel fast?
No,
Do you feel
No.
no.
If you could be a Cars character, who would you be?
Probably the rusty one because I enjoy older cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a shit corner.
Well, I don't want to do it super fast. Wait, stop in here.
No, go. There we go. I think that was probably the fastest yet, to be honest.
Really? I would have been able to do it fast.
But it's an automatic. It's so boring.
Oh, I was indeed.
Why did they learn how to drive a manual and then just never did anything with a manual car?
Good chow.
I did put
Good
it
chow.
I think it's the same, to be honest.
No, this feels like it's got a bit more of a pull.
Please, easy, please.
I'm wearing my favorite pair of Speedos. They're
Please don't
extra
kill us.
speed.
No.
Wait, I thought the UK is like totally dry right now.
Good sugar. Good sugar.
That might have been the fastest lap, but was it the safest?
Definitely not the safest, but it's okay. We like to break
This
the
is-
rules. I'm a routine speed limit breaker on the A2. I go down at 71 miles per hour instead of 70. I'm by far the most reckless driver. I love it.
You are so terrifying.
No pressure, but I think that was the fastest too. Fastest 2 yet.
If it was faster because it was fucking nuts. Like I was like this. Like, you know, I was a civilized driver. You could be
Hi, Vasco,
in
a
an
bit.
Uber with me and I could get you to, you know, from A to B in a decent amount of time and not risk your life.
I would be risking your life, even in a 5-minute.
I don't know what they are saying.
With an Uber.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm higher than.
So last time you drove, I heard you nearly hit a pole.
Oh yeah, I went around and drove my car drunk in a field, and then I nearly ran into a light pole. Sorry, Bill. It was Delphine's power. I nearly took her power grid offline, but it won't happen this time. All right, buddy, hop in. Yeah, baby.
Where's the footage of that?
Did you put your seatbelt on for the other ones?
The last 2, yes. Oh no, I think I did actually.
Doesn't put your seatbelt on for the other guys, but it does for me. Offensive.
I can take it off. If need be.
Yeah, I would have my seatbelt
You have to
on.
do some pretty good driving to beat Evie, I think.
Pretty good driving.
Yeah, Evie was actually pretty fast.
Fucker.
It's a fucking Honda
1 liter
Civic.
engine, let's go. Getting used to braking like when you hit the corner. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
That's good, that's pretty good.
Going around, right? All right?
Yeah, to your left, sorry.
Left?
Yeah, left, yeah. You might have to go, you might have to do another one.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, go again.
We're gonna go again, I f***ed up a turn. What's the time difference between me and them? He's not telling me what the fastest time was. Alright, ready? Okay.
Yeah, then floor it.
Normal vibe British impossible.
So fucking fun, man. Come on, there we go. Let's take the time. Go around again. Do you want to pop in and time and do it there?
You're going again, I'll wait there, that's fine.
I just want to be in the car.
There's not many creators left in the UK. Yeah, I feel like most of them have disappeared or left.
I'll take accelerate, and maybe pull a little bit to the right.
Tap.
And then brake now. And then go.
Pretty cool, you can
hard turn.
understand British Hammy, their
And
accent is
accelerate now.
performative.
There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Is this
I feel
British
like
accent
Brakes
even?
now.
Yeah.
Round.
Yeah.
And this is section as you were
I guess they
before.
kinda have like British,
Yeah, nice. Go,
like
go,
it's
go,
not
go, go.
super noticeable.
Keep going, keep going. Then a bit out to the right. And then brakes. And then fully round.
Big
And
turn, big
then
turn, big
floor
turn.
it.
The camera guy is the most British.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That was so scary. Oh, I think it's in park now, I guess.
Indicators on.
Oh yeah, Finster is definitely the most British.
Wait, I'm working on it. The indicators are on.
Wait, what the
Can women drive? Like and subscribe.
Alright, the goals have gone round. Let's pick out like a random guy. Let's see how fast he is.
Why does... Oh my god, I'm so annoyed by this. Why does she have this giant, like, giga expensive microphone and it's the worst fucking mic quality I have ever heard? Like, bro, you can just throw money at everything and expect it to work.
Wait, what the Can women drive? Like and subscribe.
Alright,
Like, is that actually the microphone's quality?
the goals have gone round. Let's pick
Oh, that sounds terrible. You could have bought a headset at Walmart and have a better microphone quality.
out like a random guy. Let's see how fast he is.
Is that normal? Why do they have a race car now? What?
No one knows what their placements
Wait,
are right now.
what? That was it? They did one lap with the race car and that's it? And they just like fucked it? What was this? Like, what happened here?
Let's see how fast he is.
Oh, okay, this is the camera guy. And he just fucking crashed and died.
Fuck! Where's reverse?
Where is reverse? I'm pretty sure race cars don't have reverse.
No one knows what their placements are right now.
Wait. Oh, okay, they're gonna reveal the times now. Okay. I thought he actually just fucking like fucked up the lap and that was it.
I have all the data. I know where everyone placed.
Okay. Before this shit dies, where do you guys think you placed? Who do you think came in first?
Evie.
I think Evie came first.
I think I came last.
Who do you think came in last?
Me.
Finn.
Yeah.
Finn? Okay. First place wins by a mile. However, in last place we have Ava with a Your lap time was 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's only been 1 minute and 3 seconds. That's true.
Yeah. And then a very close, a close one in the next one. At 57 seconds, Ashley.
Yeah. You took the corner and then I was terrified when I drove like less than
I think that you are just such a good, safe driver.
Yeah, obviously.
That you will be an Uber exec.
In second to first place. Oh no, sorry, no. In third place, sorry. At 56 seconds, you had 57.14. Runa had 56.11. And then, excuse me, there's two people left in this, and it's me and you. My time was 52 seconds.
How many goes did you get?
3.
How many?
Yeah,
and
I got one.
Yeah, but you drove around the thing with the other
Yeah,
car.
cheating.
The first
cheating.
lap that I did was 55 seconds, so I still did pretty solid.
I think so. I got less time. I was driving the car for the first time in my life.
Yes,
you did
well. You did really well for that, actually. Well done. But in first place, with a time of 48 seconds, Evie.
We're just like, yeah.
I go gym.
Yeah,
scary.
I did feel it. It was terrifying.
How did you get around the corner?
Like the corners were.
I just took wide angle.
No, you did not. One time, I thought we literally were gonna fucking flip.
That's what happened
testing
with
the
Ava, and then I
traction.
was like, I can't.
I was
drive
testing
this
the
fast.
traction.
Yeah,
it's
I was-
okay.
It went like.
Look, the car didn't flip, and that's what matters.
Did you try flip?
Yeah.
What is your opinion on tattoo armpits? It's goated.
Hey, alright, sorry. I've got to. Runa, tell them what I did.
You had it in sports mode, Evie had it in sports mode,
And
none of us.
Just because we
you
operated
two are
the
at the top.
vehicle better than the rest of them doesn't mean we should be penalised.
Cat,
We're
you
just
didn't
better
put-
drivers.
You didn't put it into sports mode. It was the cameraman that put it into sports mode.
Yeah.
I hope I inspire at least one tattoo artist to draw her.
Because we all just did regular mode, and then
The thing is, I didn't
You two
speak,
went
so I
last.
didn't know about that.
All I'm saying is that to be a better driver doesn't mean to drive faster.
That
or to
was the
drive
video.
more responsibly.
Right. You know what? Well,
Speed mode is cheating.
here's what we shall do. I'm sorry that we put it in sports mode and I didn't tell you, and we also got practice runs. So let's
I'm not
deduct.
sorry.
Let's deduct like 2 seconds from our times.
Yeah.
Anyway, the places are exactly the
Dude,
same.
it's so
Get
scuffed.
fucked, losers.
Bullshit.
And why did they bring out the Porsche and the BMWs?
What are we doing? We're just going round. We're just going round. My God. If I can I get my seatbelt on? Oh, you need a seatbelt. What do you mean? Oh, you need a seatbelt? You've got yours on. Oh my.
Where did the
oh my
FPS go?
God. You would not have liked the Formula car.
I just gotta. What the fuck I'm looking at here?
What is this camera?
So cool.
Happy with that?
Yeah, dude. Genuinely, that feels like a workout.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god, it's so scuffed.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know, they tried. It was kind of scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what the fuck was that footage? It was just like 3-second clip of them just shaking the camera with like barely capturing the road, and then it was just them pointing at their own face and shaking the camera around. They didn't like put a single like GoPro on the car, nothing. Crazy. Is that Mamdani? Hell yeah.
You're right. I've got to do better.
Dude, I love this guy. It's like every time I have someone on my OF message me and they say they're from New York, every time I'm just like, holy fuck, it's the Mamdani city or the Mamdani country. It's like, I'm jealous, I wish I was living in Mamdanistan type shit. We are Mamdani. I mean, didn't you like say like a bit ago that you're not Polish? Dude, why can I not tag? I tag whatever I want. Oh, thank you, Nina. Thank you. I almost ran over a possum in front of my house. Dude. I have a deer in my garden that is like breaking the pine trees. But people with bangs do. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm kind of scared of scrolling this because I'm gonna get flashed by someone. I'm pretty sure. Okay. John Mamdani. I have a deer in my garden that just like breaks like the bottom branches on my pine trees. They literally just come into my garden, break the pine trees, and then leave. I don't know what to do about them. Andrew interviews Palestinian general. Wait, I'm actually kind of curious about this. Yo, can we watch a Channel 5 video? Are you guys down for that? Transphobe deers. Nutty, your comments would do numbers on twitter.com. Bro, no joke, this morning I had a problem with the tap. I said mom done it twice and that shit was fixed. True story. Yeah, we should make it into an urban legend. You say his name like 3 times and he just fucking appears and fixes your issues. And then sucks you off or something. I know people on Instagram were like posting, hey mom Donnie, I don't have a girlfriend, can you fix it? The legendary branch eating deer attacked you too, huh? No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, they don't eat the branches. They sharpen their, I don't know what they do with it, but they like do it on their horns basically. Like they literally rub their horns against the pine tree until the branches just break off. I don't know why. They're like spaying the horn. I don't know what they're doing. What 15 minutes of fortune does to someone? Oh god. Dude, I kind of wanna watch the Gatsu video about backhands. I'm curious. Oh, it's a hard choice. Okay, we're watching both. Kinda curious.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear is an interview with the Brigadier General of the Palestinian Security Forces.
What the fuck?
I don't know very much about his biography. I assume he's a party loyalist. He's the head of the security forces. He's the one who led the incursion.
It's kind of crazy. There's just a genocide going on in our generation.
This interview was shot about 6 months ago in Ramallah, one of the biggest cities in Palestine.
Yeah, 6 months ago.
And it's perhaps even more telling now with the events that have unfolded in the past couple weeks. As of July 30th,
I don't even know, like how does like Palestinians still have a military even when the entire like country basically is just swarmed with IDF soldiers? Like, do they just like respectfully stare at each other? Like, I'm surprised they haven't been assassinated yet, you know? Considering how Israel has been moving. Like, it's kind of crazy they aren't dead.
Hamas, who now control less than 30% of the Gaza Strip, have agreed to the Trump-backed disarmament plan. That likely means turning in their weapons,
You mean
which
genocide?
hopes Israel will
Yeah,
actively
okay, there's
face
probably a
Trump
bunch of
Gaza,
genocides
after
going
which
on.
Trump and some other countries that have
I mean,
paid
there's
$1
China
billion will move toward total control of the Gaza Strip.
genociding the
Organization called
Uyghurs
Peace,
as well,
which
I think.
itself is led by a 7-member executive suite composed of people
And there's
like
probably
former
some
British Prime Minister Tony Blair
genocide.
and
There's
Jared
probably
Kushner.
some
Kushner
genocide
is
in
Trump's
India we don't
son-in-law,
know
who
about.
described Gaza as waterfront property that could be very valuable once all the Palestinians are gone.
It's a little bit of an unfortunate
I mean,
situation
when I
there, but I
see
think from Israel's
your
perspective,
stream,
I would do my
I
best
think
to
of a
move the
thing
people
you
out
once
and
said
then
about how
clean it up.
gunning
It
is
should
like
be noted,
a
the
pressure
Israeli
valve.
government, as of August 8th, have
I
rejected
mean,
Trump's border peace plan,
I
hoping
guess.
for even less Palestinian representation.
I don't remember anymore what I said, or like how it was as a guy.
In terms of power. This will leave just one armed faction left in Palestine.
What is
with the
Unshim?
ability to defend
It's just
and
a posture
represent
check.
people, which is the Palestinian Authority, the current governing body of the West Bank, where 2.5 million Palestinians live, all existing under some form of Israeli occupation.
Honestly, I feel like
The
these
extent
are
of that
the puppets of
occupation varies
Israel,
greatly
because no
between
way
areas A, B,
they
and C
had a
zones,
military.
as we explained
Yeah.
extensively in the first 3 episodes of the series. So, Area A, which geographically composes 18%
Let
of the
off
West
some
Bank
steam
and
a
over
little,
half
I
of the
guess.
population, is technically governed by the PA, or again, Palestinian Authority, who historically are no strangers to the Gaza Strip. Through a political party called the Fatah, the PA was effectively
Like,
in
yeah,
control of Gaza until Hamas won an election in 2006. Hamas beat the PA by a very
When you are
slim
a guy,
margin,
it feels like a
74%, giving them full
pressure
control over the
wall.
Gaza Strip and the West Bank, for that matter.
There's chaos and violence ahead. Militants of Yasser
I mean, since I transitioned, I don't really feel that
unwilling to
anymore,
accept
so
that Hamas won the Palestinian
it's so
elections.
fucking hot in
Then,
my
a year
room.
later in 2007, PA President Mohammed Abbas refused to concede power and declared a state of emergency before starting a war with Hamas, known as the Battle of Gaza, which Hamas kind of won, resulting in the expulsion of PA or Fatah authorities and their ultimate retreat to the West Bank, which they assumed governance of in the limited Area A capacity. According to the leaked Palestine papers and documents obtained by journalist David Rose, the US State Department and the Israeli government gave logistical aid, arms, and financial support to the PA during the conflict to prevent Hamas from taking power, which was not a total failure given the fact that Hamas was unable to extend governance outside the Gaza Strip. Part of the US
So
and
this is
Israeli
not
resistance
Hamas?
to Hamas is because of their 1988 charter, which calls for the total destruction of Israel and demands a singular Palestinian state. The PA, on the other hand, would prefer a two-state solution and are committed to nonviolence. They've held a ceasefire agreement with the Israeli army for over 20 years.
I mean,
in
wouldn't
hopes
the
that
two-state
acting in
solution be
cooperative good
ideal?
faith would earn them a seat at the table with the Israeli government when it came to deciding the future of the region. Yet, since October 7, 2023, the day that marks the Hamas attack on Israel, the Israelis
Let's not
have
forget
acted in
Sudan.
anything but good faith with the PA.
I don't know
Despite
what's
the
going on
PA's
in Sudan
active
actually.
condemnations of the attack and of Hamas.
Yo, hi boo,
Palestinian
hi
Authority President Mahmoud Abbas has publicly condemned Hamas for its October 7th attack
North
on
Africans
Israel.
genociding
As we documented,
Sudanese.
the past 2.5
Oh
years have
shit,
seen a
okay.
dramatic uptick in settler violence in the West Bank, leaving nearly 1,000 Palestinian civilians dead, while their killers walk free with the virtual impunity provided by the Israeli court system. Additionally,
I guess
settlements have now
everything is
expanded
just
far into Area A zone,
this
further
genocide
controlled by the PA,
everywhere.
blatantly violating the Oslo Accords and encroaching on the limited morsel of sovereignty afforded to the PA through its terms.
I know,
The
I think
Israelis have
Europe
taken other
doesn't have
bad faith
genocides
measures
going
as
on
well,
right now at
like
least.
calling for the assassination of PA officials who still bring up the two-state solution idea after October 7th. They've also
I
held
mean,
up
maybe
nearly
we are
all of the
genociding,
PA's
I don't
tax
know,
revenue in
gypsies or
banks,
something
preventing
somewhere.
the PA from paying state employees, providing benefits
If I
for the
had to
disabled,
guess.
building and funding schools, and just about everything else you could imagine.
مصاب في ظهري رصاصة
Everything is fucked,
ولا
I
في
guess.
عنا حدا يمد ايده إن
With increasing poverty, strife, and of course non-stop violence by settlers,
I should
support
put
for the
it
PA
full
has
screen
cratered,
actually.
with many members of the public criticizing them for their ineptitude.
This authority, it has no power.
الإسرائيلي قوض السلطة الوطنية الفلسطينية ومنع إمكانية المعالجة إلها يعني.
اليوم تبتحكي عن جسم فهمت موجود للسلطة مش قد تدفع رواتب للموظفين اللي هم فهمت علي انك
السلطة ما لهاش عندنا أي سلطة.
ما في لا سلطة راح تسوي إشي ولا الدول العربية مسوي إشي ما دام هذول العالم في السلطة العوض على الله.
When we filmed in the West Bank, I spent a great deal of time trying to reach the PA for comment, but I kept getting
Yeah,
stuck.
like,
Then, on my last
I don't
day
know
in
what the
Palestine,
PA
I
is
was
up to.
contacted for an interview by the Office of General Rajab, who said that he wanted to give Western viewers the truth about Hamas, refute those who claim the authority has no strategy, and last but not least, outline their vision
I
for
don't
Palestinian
curse
state.
European. No, they are Turkish.
رجب المفوض العام لهيئة التوجيه الوطني والمعنوي والناطق
I'm very sure
الرسمي
they are
للأمن
Turkish.
الفلسطيني. مهام السلطة الوطنية الفلسطينية في دولة فلسطين هي توفير أولا الغطاء السياسي والقانوني لدولة فلسطين وتوفير احتياجات المواطنين الفلسطينيين وبناء مؤسسات الدولة لتكون قادرة على تأدية مهامها وتوفير احتياجات المواطنين اليومية وتقديم الخدمات سواء على مستوى الصحي أو التعليمي أو الإغاثي أو باقي الأمور الأخرى التي يحتاجها المواطن.
The PA's primary purpose is that of social welfare. They are the single largest employer in the Palestinian territories, directly employing 150,000 people. However, the freezing of their tax revenue by Israel that I mentioned has made it virtually impossible for them to pay their employees, resulting in a now 32% unemployment rate in the West Bank, which is the highest per capita joblessness rate in the world. Israel has also recently revoked the medical degrees of all doctors and
That's
scientists
crazy.
educated through PA universities, forcing these professionals to pursue higher education either inside Israel or abroad. To combat all of this and settlement expansion, General Rajab says he relies on the art of peaceful protests to make their grievances known.
ونعتمد أيضا
The art of peaceful process.
في مواجهة إرهاب المستوطنين والتمدد الاستيطاني.
Rajab warns that any escalation or direct action against the Israelis would play right into their hands.
أولا نحن في القيادة الفلسطينية تدرك جيدا ماذا تريد هذه الحكومة. الورقة التي تريدها الآن هذه الحكومة هي أن تفتح مواجهة شاملة مع أجهزة الأمن الفلسطيني والسلطة الوطنية الفلسطينية، لأن هذه الورقة تتيح لهم تطبيق برنامجهم ومشروعهم وتدمير السلطة الوطنية في الضفة الغربية.
Yeah, so Kurds is the biggest stateless ethnic group, I believe.
وبدرجة عالية من ضبط النفس.
I don't know much about them. I just know, yeah, like Turkey didn't like them.
بأقل الخسائر.
And I know there's a lot of them in like all across the world.
الذي يريد نتنياهو وسموتريتش مربع المواجهة الشاملة بالمطلق وهذا قرار سياسي وقرار القيادة الفلسطينية.
He says the PA must learn from Hamas mistakes when it comes to initiating violence, which he feels backfired terribly after October 7th.
نرفض استخدام العنف نضالنا ضد الاحتلال. We will not use the violence at all. فقط العمل السياسي والدبلوماسي والقانوني والمقاومة الشعبية السلمية. هذا مبدأ.
Rajab hopes that the international outcry from countries like France
I think
and
that
Spain,
can
who have
work.
formally recognized a Palestinian state, will then cause
I think
Israel to
just
change
being
its tone.
peaceful
المستوطنات وهذا
gives them the
التوسع
advantage
لا شرعية
because it forces
قانونية
Israel
ولا سياسية له.
to take
وهناك
action.
رفض دولي وهناك قرارات دولية تدين وترفض هذا الاستيطان.
Israeli settlers had destroyed the school. They had destroyed that village, and we were just looking at it. And these hoodlums come in with machine guns.
I don't like this
an
video.
American-made machine gun, and they detain us. They block off the road. And then they call the IDF, and the IDF is on their side, not on the side of the Americans.
Rajab also says that Palestinians should
Channel
be too
5
worried
is like the
Netanyahu will
furthest
be
thing
out of
from
office.
Israel propaganda. I'm sorry, but this channel has been around for a decade now.
وأي اتفاق سياسي
They are literally as pro-Palestinian as it
لن
gets.
نذهب إلى المربع الذي يريد نتنياهو وسموتريتش وسنلتزم بالقانون الدولي.
This guy literally sneaked into the West Bank to record this video,
السياسية التي تعتمد
risking
على
his
المبادئ
life.
التي تحدث.
For some, the PA's non-violent stance
Like,
with
this
treating
is not
outsiders
pro-Israel
like
at
me
all.
is a smokescreen for how they treat their own people. They've been accused by hundreds of eyewitnesses of cooperating directly with the Israeli army, particularly in the clearing of Jenin camp, a mass displacement event that took place in the January of 2025. Codenamed Operation Iron Wall, the Israelis invaded Jenin under the guise of an infrastructure improvement project, and then instead began kicking tens of thousands of people out of their homes, burning shops, exploding gas lines, drying water wells, killing internet, and frying electrical grids. Here's an eyewitness account.
هسا احنا صرنا سنة و10 أيام يعني الجيش الإسرائيلي مطلعنا من بيوتنا مع فجأة واحد فاتوا علينا فجأة طيران مع الجيش مع زنانات كله مع بعضه فاتوا فجأة واحدة لا ما حذروناش يعني انه بس هم فاتوا علينا فجأة.
Just being peaceful doesn't save you.
تقصف بالناس، ناس كثير تصوبت واستشهدت. بلناش انه من مرة نحرق بيتي، فيش حدا فيه.
Yeah, so the PA is kind of working with
هاي
Israel
اللي معاهم الطيارة ما حكونا شيء خلص خلونا اخلوا البيوت.
to some degree.
بالبيت منطقة ما خلونا نركب بسيارات اصلا مشونا مشي.
ما اخذتش اغراض، ما اخذناش ولا اشي.
كان هو لا عادي انا ما خفت بس لما صاروا يطخوا على السياره لما احنا طالعين خفت وبعده انا عمامي عني واولاد عمي واولاد عماتي حتى انا عمي كسروا له العمود الفقري عندي اخر انا واولاد عمي استشهدوا الاثنين وهسه عندي ابن عمتي واخوي.
الشهداء عنا ثلاث شهداء عنا اولاد اخوي 2 وبنت اختي و2 اسرى عند اليهود. إن شاء الله بيعمل السلامة ونرجع دورنا وبروحوا.
How long have they been in prison?
As she mentions, 2 of her nephews and niece are in prison for resisting the displacement. Some of them are in Israeli prisons, but others are being held by the PA. She says it really makes no difference there. She hasn't been able to talk to any of them.
سنة ونص. أبوه لأسير اللي عند السلطة أخرى.
What are their charges?
ابنه إداري بس هو بعده.
What do you think about the people that displaced you?
حسب الله ونعم الوكيل فيهم والله ريتهم يموت كلياتهم.
May they all die.
لأنه بعده أخوي عني.
So it's been proven that during Operation Iron Wall, the PA was working in direct coordination with the Israeli army and took on the responsibility of cleansing terrorists from the camp. The terrorists in question were a Hamas-connected civilian group of militants called the
I
Jenin
feel sorry
Brigade,
for the little
whose
children.
stated goal was to resist the Israeli destruction of Jenin and keep homes intact.
Like, not much you can do.
مجموعة من المرتزقة يتم استغلالهم من حماس وإيران والجهاد الإسلامي تحت اسم المقاومة ولا علاقة لهم بالمقاومة. الغالبية العظمى منهم لصوص ومطلوبين للقضاء.
Yeah, so the PA thinks Hamas are criminals.
النصب والاحتيال والسرقة يعني معظمهم مطلوبين جنائيا
Here's a nice
تم
fact. Iran is the
استثمارهم
country in the world that does
تحت
the most
اسم
gender reassignment
المقاومة
surgeries.
وهذا
I
غير
mean,
صحيح وإسرائيل
that doesn't
كانت
really mean
تراهم
anything to me.
وتريد لهذه الظاهرة
Like, the thing
أن تكون
is,
موجودة لأنه
wow,
هذه
great, they will
المجموعات كانت
acknowledge you
تعمل
as a
فقط
woman,
ضد
so
السلطة وليس ضد إسرائيل
you can get the
وأيضا
surgery
كانت
for
هذه
free, but then you
المجموعات
are gonna have to live
مبرر إسرائيل
in a
لاجتياح
society that
مخيم
oppresses
بنين.
women.
The PA then assassinated their
Like, the
commander,
entire
forcibly
issue
arrested
with
protesters who
Iran
demonstrated against
and
the
most
PA's
Muslim
actions,
countries, I
beat
think,
and
is just the
interrogated
lack
both
of rights
journalists
for
and
women
members of the Red Cross,
that is
and by
just
Operation's End,
coded
they
into
killed
their
8
religion.
civilians and successfully
Like,
put down
yeah,
the
sure, they will do the
making way
surgery
for
for
the
me,
Israelis
and
to
then
come
I
in
will
and
have
displace
to
all who remained.
live in
Rajab
some
says
random
they
guy's
simply did what
home
was
for the rest of my life and cook for
rationale
them,
behind what
and
the
just pray to God I don't get beaten
Palestinian
to death
Authority
by
was
them.
doing was very straightforward.
Because
It
you
said
can
that,
just legally kill your
fundamentally,
wife
we
if
want to
you
prevent the
suspect that
Israelis
she
from having
cheated
an
on you.
excuse to, putting us
Like,
down. So,
okay, great,
fundamentally, what
I
we're
can
gonna
get
do
the
is we're gonna
surgery
put
and then get
this
fucking raped and
rebellion
killed by
down
my
ourselves
husband.
so the Israelis
That's
don't have
really
to
cool.
intervene.
Some members of the Jenin Brigades, though, are still active and operating from the shadows underground. Here's one.
ظل الظروف اللي احنا قاعدين بنعيشها والقهر، ظل الحرب اللي احنا قاعدين بنعيشها وما قبل الحرب، فيش مقومات حياة عنا، يعني لا أطفال عارفة تعيش ولا شباب عارفة تأمن مستقبلها. احنا عايشين ومش
I'm
عايشين.
Mexican.
هاجرنا أول مرة من 48 وحاليا نتعرض برضه لنفس الشيء تقريبا. تهجير، ما فيش قرار غيره.
Iran isn't misogynist, I guess.
Rajab says the Jenin
Bro,
Brigades were far from the
Iran
freedom
is literally
fighters
the
who claimed
country
to.
that had a massive, like, recession on women's rights. There's literally a massive feminist movement in Iran. Or there was at least, like, protests with, like, women going out on the street and setting pictures of the caliphate on fire. Like, none of the women there are happy, and all of them are being oppressed. Like, Iran is absolutely not a good place to be a woman.
بشكل واضح وصريح لن نسمح لأي مجموعات أن تستخدم السلاح.
At least Saudi has laws, you know, that are enforced.
وأي محاولات لهذه المجموعات يتم وعدها تقوم الأجهزة الأمنية بملاحقة كل هذه المجموعات ومصادرة أسلحتها واعتقالها.
I wouldn't have an issue with Muslim, like, or Islamic religions, I guess, if it wasn't so oppressive against women for no reason. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, Christians are not that much better.
Honestly, most comparable to that of the American right wing, where people who used to be kind of friends are just constantly
But still, like, most Christian countries are still more livable for women.
Hamas, the Jenin Brigades, and many other radical groups see the PA as being controlled assets of the occupation, who are deceptively and
As a Syrian atheist, I can say that the biggest problem in the Middle East is Islam.
The PA sees all of them as all religiously brainwashed Iranian assets, who are playing into the hands of the occupation by giving them
It's like
more
the
of a
biggest issue there.
to invade, increase settlement expansion, and clear the way for more land grabs.
سبب مأساتنا السلطة وسبب دمارنا السلطة لأنه إحنا
It's just such an outdated concept.
بالعرب الفصيح بدهمش واحد يقاوم اليهود.
But the thing is, you can't really force it on them.
ولا بني آدم في العالم بيقبله. لا بعيد عنكم لا حيوان بيقبله ولا طير بيقبله ولا بشر بيقبله، حتى الحجر بنطق بما بيقبله. أنا عارف أنا لو بدي أضل أحكي عنهم السلطة بوفيهم مش القاضي مجرم والشرطي ابن حرام. كلياتهم بدي شو ما بقول لك عنهم أنا يوصل من ما يوصل مش سائل عنهم.
Yeah, I do think societies develop at their own pace. And yeah, the only way a society can develop is if they have a stable economy and a stable life, you know. It's like the hierarchy of needs. If you have time and you have, like, the security of food and shelter and water, then you can, you know, focus on more abstract things like social issues and politics. I think most of the Middle Eastern countries don't have the hierarchy of needs high enough to actually develop.
Hardly any of that matters to the people on the ground, like the displaced families of Jenin camp themselves, who just want to go home.
يعني هجرونا منها، يعني إحنا محرومين نشوف بيوتنا.
رجع من الله بس
Yo,
هو
hi,
يرجعنا
CJ.
على بيتنا وعلى مخيمنا كل واحد يرجعه على بيته يعني احنا ما شو سوينا ما سويناش اشي احنا يعني بفكر وانا لا بقدر اكل ولا اشرب ولا بنام وحركات ما بفكر ارجع على بيت.
Today, as far as the people that have been displaced from the Jenin camp, does the PA have any plan in place to try to find housing for them and
You're
make sure that they
treading the
can, you know,
TOS line
transition back
tonight.
to a normal life?
بالتأكيد هناك رؤية لدى الحكومة
I mean,
الفلسطينية
you know,
للتعامل
fucking
مع هذا الوضع في حال
Hassan and
انسحاب
Asmongod both stream
الجيش
on Twitch. I don't know what
الإسرائيلي من
TOS line we are skirting.
مخيم
Like,
جنين ومن مخيم طول كرم والآن يتم
this is
أيضا
nothing. Like,
إيجاد حلول
we aren't even talking
مؤقتة
about anything like
للنازحين من المخيم سواء
controversial,
عدم
I think.
أماكن سكن لهم أو توفير احتياجاتهم من الطعام والأكل والتعليم
Like,
وإلى
just
آخره
try
من هذه
watching
الأمور.
one
ولكن
Asmongod stream.
بالتأكيد
Like,
لدينا
one.
خطة. فقط نريد أن ينسحب جيش الاحتلال من هذه
Bye bye, you
المخيم.
Like many things, he said, it felt very much like a rehearsed response, so I decided to keep pushing. What do you think are the main issues
Bye
that
bye.
need to
Hope
be
you have a
solved
good
on
night.
the ground right now in the West Bank?
هو يجب أن تتوقف هذه الحكومة أن توقف هذه الحكومة إجراءاتها وسياساتها ضد السلطة الوطنية الفلسطينية وضد المواطنين الفلسطينيين في الضفة الغربي بمعنى الإفراج عن أموال المقاصة السماح للعمال الفلسطينيين بالعمل داخل إسرائيل رفع البوابات والحواجز ونقاط التفتيش التي
I'm gonna get
تخنق
something to drink.
الفلسطينيين وقف عمليات وقف إرهاب المستوطنين والبدء بمفاوضات جدية حول إقامة الدولة الفلسطينية.
You keep mentioning the money thing. Are you saying that all tax revenue of Palestinians flows through Israel before it's redistributed to, you know, essential services like water, electricity, and sewage?
حسب الاتفاق باريس هي إسرائيل من تحصل الضرائب على البضائع اللي بتدخل أراضي دولة فلسطين وبالتالي هي تصادر كل هذه الأموال. دائما التطرف يؤذي الجميع. سموتريتش وبن غفير لا يؤذوا الشعب الفلسطيني فقط هم يؤذوا أيضا الشعب الإسرائيلي وسنلمس ذلك قريبا. هذه العقلية المتطرفة لا تعترف بالآخر سواء كان داخل مجتمعاتها أو خارج مجتمعاتها.
Oh, and by the way, the PA loves Trump, despite his cabinet's outright dismissal of Palestinian statehood. In recent months, some would say right on time, Rajab and the rest of the PA have officially co-signed Trump's Board of Peace plan in Gaza, which demands that Hamas disarm and hand over control to a UN-backed peacekeeping force, similar to what happened after the genocide in Rwanda in '91. So the Board of Peace is obviously in its beta form and still has some pretty glaring technical loopholes, but the currently drafted plan allows for the incorporation of a small committee called the NCAG, or National Committee for the Administration of Gaza. And that committee is led by, you guessed it, Ali Shath, a lifelong member of the PA. Rajab hopes that once the smoke clears, Hamas is out of the picture, and the Fatah rise again over Gaza with the help of Trump, the Israelis will finally stamp down on expansion of settlements in the West Bank. And in the meantime, the PA can do its due diligence and clear terrorists from the West Bank.
فكرة الرئيس ترامب رؤية الرئيس ترامب لفرض السلام والأمن في المنطقة هذا شيء يجعلنا نتفائل في رؤية الرئيس ترامب مساعي الرئيس ترامب جهود الرئيس ترامب لوقف الحروب في العالم هذا أيضا يعطينا نوع من التفاؤل ولكن نحن نريد أن نرى ضغط أكبر حكومة نتنياهو الإجراءات والسياسات التي تقوم بها في الضفة الغربية وتحديدا مصادرة أموال المقاصة وعمليات الاعتقال عمليات المداهمات اليومية تضييق على المواطنين والحصار الاقتصادي وإرهاب المستوطنين كل هذه الأمور نحن بحاجة إلى ضغط أمريكي على حكومة نتنياهو لوقف هذه الإجراءات وهذه السياسات.
Donald Trump is the greatest friend that the state of Israel has ever had in the White House.
It will be the golden age of
Great
Israel
editing.
and the golden age of the Middle East.
Whenever you find people like this, militants, people in the West Bank who are armed and I guess plan on doing something or want to join some type of movement, whenever you say you bring the law down on them, do you prosecute them internally or do you turn them over to the Israeli security forces?
لا بنعدمه ولا بنسلمه للإسرائيليين بنعتقله ويقدم للمحاكمة وفق القانون لا نسلم فلسطينيين للإسرائيليين نحن نقوم بملاحقة كل من يتجاوز القانون أو يقوم بأي أعمال مخالفة للقانون نحن نعتقل ونقدمه للمحاكمة. وليس من حق الإسرائيليين أن يطالبون بتسليم أي فلسطيني، ولن نقبل ذلك. نحن نؤمن أنه بالنهاية سيكون هناك حل سياسي، ونؤمن أن ستكون هناك دولة فلسطينية. احنا اليوم 160 دولة.
I mean, the thing is, you kind of need to have something like the PA.
I stand before you
Otherwise,
today
there would
to
be no
recognise
infrastructure
the
to
state of
pick
Palestine.
up,
Yesterday, Australia recognized
you know, the
the
mess,
state
basically,
of
if there was
Palestine.
ever a
Italy
two-state
strongly supports the
solution.
dream of the Palestinian people to have a state.
Like, if the PA didn't
recognizes
exist,
the
I
state
think
of
it would
Palestine.
politically delegitimize
ومنها
the
دول
existence
كبرى.
of
فقط
Palestinian.
الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية
Because they could
وإسرائيل
argue
فقط
that
في
there's
الدول
no
المؤثرة
organized,
الولايات
lawful,
المتحدة
like, system in
الأمريكية. وطبيعي
place.
إسرائيل ألا تعترف،
And they could use
ولكن
that as an
كدولة
excuse.
مؤثرة فقط الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية التي لا تعترف بدولة فلسطين حتى الآن.
Toward the end, the interview became genuinely confusing. Rajab pivoted from praising Trump for his vision to lambasting the US for not recognizing a Palestinian state, essentially admitting that the country he's looking forward to collaborating with on building a brighter future has no intentions on fulfilling the very promise of statehood that Rajab's organization has pledged to achieve.
نحن نريد أن نقنع العالم أننا شعب يستحق أن تكون له دولة وأن يحصل على استقلاله ويتحرر من هذا الاحتلال.
Like, I understand the vision of
إنه إسرائيل لا
PA,
تلتزم
like,
ولن تلتزم، ولكن نحن ملتزمون.
terrorism alone doesn't really work
من المجتمع الدولي
when it comes to the world of politics.
وإيماننا سننتصر
Like, you cannot just form a
وسنحصل على
country
حقوقنا
out of a
لإقامة
terrorist
الدولة
organization.
على حدود 67.
Well,
You
if
would
the
end up
Palestinian security forces,
with something
your guys'
like
team was a bit
Syria.
bigger, would you consider going
Or,
up against the Israelis in these small contexts?
I guess Iran, same thing happened in Iran. And basically any Middle Eastern country.
السلاح وعددنا والكذا. المسألة لها علاقة باستراتيجيتنا في إدارة الصراع مع الاحتلال.
Non-violence.
Non-violence.
Okay. Yeah. What you're saying is, with this current extremist government in power, like Ben-Gvir, you're saying that even if there was just one Palestinian village left in the West Bank, you would commit to nonviolence. Let's say they had everything surrounded, like, you know, and they were trying their best to provoke you, like Ben-Gvir's, and you would still say, I'm going to keep my hands up, just take what you want, and we're going to hope the international law is on our side in the long run.
Of course.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for your time. That was a great interview. As I left Ramallah, it was hard to tell if the PA was an asset of Israel or just so bogged down by the occupation's pressure campaign that they'd been forced into a concessionary position out of survival. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would say it's a little bit of both. I mean, in some ways, Rajab is right. Going up against the IDF would be impossible and certainly backfire, especially after the US and Israeli armies have merged elements through the Defense Technology Cooperation Initiative, passed recently in Senate, making us, the US and Israel, collectively the strongest armed force in the world. Yet, on the other hand, the PA's good faith has hardly been respected. In fact, it's being walked on by the settlers and their military escorts every day. The metaphor that comes to mind is rock and hard place. But what fascinated me the most during my trip about the Palestinians is their refusal to see things.
That's real.
There's not one person that I talked to throughout my whole time in the West Bank who didn't truly believe that in the end, one way or another, Palestine would be free.
أنا متفائلة وكتير متفائلة. أنا متفائلة بس لأنه إحنا دارنا محدودة، الجيش مش رح يرجعونا، بس دارهم مو محدودة رح يرجعوهم.
كدرنا يا نشوف من رب العالمين. بس العالم إنها دار كبير تقدر توقف معانا، تقدر تنقذنا من هذا اللي إحنا فيه.
نتمنى من حكومتنا ومن لا توقف معنا وتعملنا يعني أشياء يعني نقدر نعيش بدون إسرائيل.
هذا مجبور، هذا مفروض، هذا ما في إلا تكون، إلا في الآخر إلا تكون في مجال، إلا تكون يعني رضوا ما رضوش هذا إجباري بده يكون يعني.
For sure it's gonna happen. They accept it, they don't accept it. We believed that one day it will be a state of Palestine and without occupation.
Okay, thank you. Shukran. All right, thank you. All right.
Toward the end of my time in the West Bank, the news cycle shifted abruptly. A war began in Iran, mainly kicked off by the US and, surprise, Israeli-led assassination of Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, who was killed by airstrike in Tehran on February 28, 2026. So, already being in the Middle East, I did what I had to do and made my way to Iran in the immediate aftermath of his assassination. Here is a preview.
Really?
Where are you from? Are you
America.
American? Okay. The first day that you got here, maybe you see that people are very friendly with you.
Today's the first day.
Yeah. Okay. Very welcome here. I hope it's going to be a very good trip with you.
Death to America.
If
Type
we
shit.
are chanting death to America here, it doesn't mean that it's death to people. It doesn't mean death to American people. It means death to the imperialism. It means death to the system that's just making people slaves.
تمام این ستاره‌های پرچم آمریکا خواهد ریخت و همه تجزیه خواهند شد. آمریکا نابود شدنیه. اینو من به شما قول میدم.
I mean, we're waiting for them to attack again.
How come?
Because we didn't finish the job.
باید این دو تا قطه سرطانی نابود شن.
از روز اولی که رهبر
جمهوری اسلامی
ایران، رهبر دوم جمهوری اسلامی ایران که اسمشون سید علی خامنه ای هستش، توسط رژیم آمریکایی، رژیم جنایتکار آمریکایی، توسط ترامپ بیشرف، ایشون که چیز شدن، شهید شدن، مردم از اون موقع تا حالا اومدن داخل خیابونا حضور پیدا کردن و
Trump, we will kill you.
If you want to see our full documentary, War in Iran, head to our Patreon at www.
Yeah, I'm curious what happened to the anti-caliphate protest in Iran. Because, like, from what I understood, they, like, even the Iranians didn't like their government as it was. Because it was taken over by radicals after the Americans left. And they left the weak, like, king or something in charge. And then the king got overturned, and then we got the caliphate. And now it's just... Well, it's a really shit country. Like, they can't trade globally. They can't do shit. Women have no rights. Like, it's objectively a worse country than it was. But I guess they're just driven by their hatred for America, for interfering. Is there anything after this? Oh, okay, this is just the plugs. Okay. Is there anything else we should watch? Fanboy Fred, wanna play Minecraft? Crazy work. Oh, we have the Balkans, you know? Hell yeah, now we can talk about my continent instead of the Middle East.
In Serbia, there is this complex of buildings that were bombed by NATO, and they left it purposefully unrepaired so everyone can see the damage NATO did. And under there, I saw some writing in Serbian. I'm like, let me translate it. I know it's not gonna be kind because it's under the NATO bombed building.
Oh yeah, fucking Serbia got bombed in 2002, 2003, I think, by NATO. Like, this is a pretty recent thing. Like, if you go to Serbia or Croatia, you will still see houses with like machine gun bullet holes and bombed houses just like still there. Nobody fixed them. Like, it's kind of crazy, yeah. Like, I mean, now I think Balkans is pretty chill. And it is where I live. But like, you can still see that there was a actual war. Not even, okay, it's been like 20 years now.
But then
There's still just like destroyed houses.
Oof. It can't be that good, bro. Also looks
Wait. Return the army to Kosovo. Okay, so Serbia is like still stuck up on Kosovo, and they still wanna take it.
Can't be that good, bro. Kosovo looks like ass. I've seen what it looks like. Before going to Belgrade, Serbia, I thought it would look somewhat like this. But no, Belgrade is fucking baller. It is genuinely such a fun and good-looking city. And there are so many things to do there as well. You can visit the Museum
But yeah,
of Flowers,
corruption is
where
crazy
Tito, the leader
in the
of
Balkans.
Yugoslavia, is buried. It's combined with the Yugoslavia Museum. And there are so many buildings with ridiculous aura. Like, does the Post building really need to look like this? There's also the Genex Tower that
Balkans
you
is
see when you're
kinda
entering
the
Belgrade
South
from the
America of
airport,
America.
Eastern City Gate of Belgrade, which are these three common blocks together.
Like
And
to
you can
Europe.
also eat a lot, since
If like
Serbians
Europe is
make
like
ridiculously
Scandinavia
good
is
food.
like
And also
Canada,
the portions are
Germany,
massive.
France,
They're
Spain is
bigger
like
than
America.
Cevapcici is amazing,
And then Balkans
although
is
one
like
time I went
South
there,
America.
And the dude gave me straight bread
It's like
and cevap,
Mexico, Brazil.
No sauce, no nothing, just raw. Just 10 cevapian bread. Like, bruh, do I look like a fucking dog to you? In Belgrade, there's this ridiculously big project being done called Belgrade Waterfront. It's like a $4 billion project being built by the
Jesus.
same people behind the Burj
That looks
Khalifa,
better than
and it's
what I
an
do.
entirely new district of the city, probably being made for the most rich people of Belgrade, because this is how it looks. And they have this
Jesus
big
Christ.
baller Galleria mall with the city's first IMAX cinema, Bottega, along with a waterfront walking place. And then there's this older mall from 2007 in Belgrade called Delta City. It's 7 minutes away from this nuclear bomb Galleria mall. I can't even imagine how pissed the owners of Delta must have been, because this is no competition at all, and it's only 7 minutes away. I expected literally everything except Belgrade having
The
free
APEC
public
tracker.
transport. Serbians there kept telling me, I'm like, nah, you lying, bruh. Ain't no way Serbia has
They
it
have
this
free
good."
public
But they were
transport.
correct. You literally see a bus or a tram and you just get on and
That's
get off at your
fucking
stop.
insane,
No
what?
document or ID or payment or anything needed. You can just get on
I mean,
and
it's a
off.
corrupt shithole,
Serbia
but
has
that's
two
kinda
different
cool.
types of trams. These new ones which look cool and these old ones which look cooler. The old ones can sound like an earthquake coming at you sometimes,
What
but they
Balkan
also
food
make up
should
for
I
it by
try?
looking cool. Also, me and Leo were sitting on a bus and he told me, "Yo, bro,
actually,
don't freak out. This guy looks exactly like Zelensky." I look
I'm
over,
not sure.
it's literally Zelensky sitting
Kebab
there with
is
a
like
Serbian shirt. I could not
really
believe
commonly
my eyes, bro. I genuinely got
try
starstruck.
like
This dude
eaten
looked exactly like him.
Kebab
Besides
chicha.
Belgrade, there's also Novi Sad, which is a much smaller town with 260k people instead of Belgrade's 1.2 million. But for some reason, Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear Solid, Death Stranding, PT, has been there many times. I'm truly jealous of everyone who lives in Novi Sad and got to meet him. There's also this crazy guy near
What
our
was
apartment
Kojima
who was
doing there?
saying the governments are terrorists, which true, but here's where he lost me. He kept saying there will be acid rain in the future and showing my friend AI acid rain videos.
This is like average
Showing it
Balkan.
to everyone as well. But maybe one day we'll look up
People
at the
here
sky
love
and see
AI.
acid rain
Everybody
and
uses
remember
AI.
his words.
It's fucking insane.
Terrorist
I cannot go into a
acid
restaurant
rain.
and not
I
have
love
like
Serbia
AI
so
images
much.
of the food.
Here's me and Geopol in front of the I love Serbia sign. I want to come
And
back.
like all of
A
the
viewer actually
politicians use
recognized
AI
me
to
near that
generate their
sign.
posts
And
on
I asked him,
Facebook.
"Yo, where are you from?" And he said, "Oh,
It-
bro,
it's
I'm like,
actually
I'm a
so
demon.
bad.
I'm half Serbian. I'm half Russian." He was it was real for that, bro. Serbia also bought 1.6 billion
Looking for feet.
dollars of weapons from Israel in
That's what
August
Kojima was doing,
2025,
yeah.
which is the biggest Israeli arms sale to any European country in history. Long-range precision missiles, drones, it was a full loadout, and the deliveries will be running to 2030. Plus, an Elbit drone factory going up outside Belgrade. And like, I don't know, doesn't Israel need need all that, bro? Do they have enough weapons to be selling it to Serbia?
Why
That's
is
my main question. I don't know what this means.
Why is
but
Israel
watching
building
Serbia
drones in
assemble a massive
Serbia?
army with Russian jets, Chinese air defense, and Israeli drones is not good news for their neighbors because of what happened in the 90s, you know? And there's also Republika Srpska, which is the Serbian half of Bosnia, and they've also been getting very tight with Israel, such as their leader Dodik openly aligning with Israel, comparing Republika Srpska discuss the situation
Oh
to
yeah,
Israel,
everyone in the
treating the
Balkans
entire
loves Israel for
relationship as
some
a
reason.
gateway to Trump's White House.
Speaking
All
of,
with Trump's son-in-law Kushner trying to buy those exact same bombed
you like,
buildings and
you
turn
ask
them into
anyone
luxury
in
hotels.
East Europe, like,
Slovenians get the
who do they
stereotype that they're
support,
gay femboys because they live
Palestine
well,
or
and they're not
Israel?
in constant
Everybody will
despair,
say
arguing
Israel.
about wars and ethnic minorities, unlike literally every single other country on this list. So having a good life is gay now. Slovenia does have femboys, but that's not the point here, okay? That's not the fucking point. It has to be the most underrated country in Europe and possibly even the world. Nobody talks about how much ball they have. You know, Slovenia is beautiful from the pictures, but when you
Slovenian
go there,
fanboys.
it's ridiculous. As soon
It's
as
like
you
Balkan
land,
born
you see
knowledge,
these
but like
beautiful
everyone in the
mountains which look
Balkans
like the Yay
says
album
Slovenia
cover,
has
and
the
Ljubljana
fanboys
itself does not
instead
look
of
like
Poland.
that Slavoj Žižek video. It was false advertising. It probably looks like that in the winter, but not in the summer. In case you're interested, when you go to Ljubljana, this
If
is
I
the
speak,
Slavoj
I'm in
Žižek
big
bridge.
trouble.
You can go there. Me and my friend did terrorize the entire city with the rentable Bolt scooters though. I did almost get hit by a bus, but Ljubljana is very flat and it's easy to ride around. You can just get across the entire city in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, Slovenia is actually
it looks
nice.
so European. You would not even think this is Eastern Europe. But then you go to the bus station and you're like, oh. Okay. It all lines up now. It's one of those bus stations where you have to wait in line to physically buy a ticket, and it's cash only, and it's one of those Eastern European bus stations that go.
Oh yeah, you love
fucking
these buses.
anywhere.
They
For
like kill
example,
20
I saw the
people
bus
every
of
week.
Doom and Despair on platform 6. The routes this one bus covers.
This is like the
just
meta in
insane
East
if you
Europe.
look on the map. But these buses
Instead
allow
of
you to
going
go
by
to other
plane, if
beautiful
you are
places
poor, you
such
just
as
take
Bled
like a
in
long
Slovenia.
distance
Bled
like
and
coach
generally
bus,
Slovenia is
and
like
then you just roll the
Switzerland,
dice,
better,
and there's like a
also
20%
without
chance
Swiss
you'll
prices.
die
Bled
because
looks like those safe properties.
the driver fell asleep.
It's one of the most beautiful places you
Yeah,
can
it's
ever
what
see.
I did
They
when
have
I
this
went to Poland.
Dracula-esque
I took the
castle
death
on the
bus
top
as
of a
well.
mountain, island in the middle of the lake, and all these nice
And like
places
one
to
of them
drink or
crashes
eat
like every
nearby.
day.
I also accidentally stumbled upon an annual event in Ljubljana, water volleyball. And this is what it looked like. And it was genuinely more exciting with more action than a lot of the World Cup games I've seen, especially Argentina versus Spain. And it had
Big
a lot of
fit.
people
Thank you.
watching. But after the girls' match was over, then the dudes came on.
Dude, I
And
understand.
everyone was like, man, fuck this shit. And like 70% of the viewers left. Metelkova is a small place in Ljubljana, and it's tweaker central. It's like an area where all the dealers and drug users are. Very interesting to see and smell the weed.
There's no shot
Also,
you actually went in there.
If you want a really, really good cevapi, go to Halo Leškovac in Ljubljana. These brothers served me and my group amazingly. Slovenians also have Slavoj Žižek, and they have a consulate in Tbilisi where they had their Slovenian flag hanging outside, but the wind kept folding it and making it look like a Russian flag. So recently, they took the flag down. Today, I find myself in Split, Croatia, basically Africa with electricity. Croatia is the only country
Africa
from the
with
Balkans who
electricity.
managed to rebrand themselves to be a nice Greece-like destination instead of war criminals from the Balkan War. And they're also one of the 2 states in the Balkans that managed to join the European Union, which means you can get money from German and Swedish tourists.
Yeah, Croatia
and they
is
feel
actually
safe
not
doing
bad.
it. And the rebrand from their main war criminal
It's like
ending
budget
himself on
Italy,
camera in The
basically.
Hague to a Greece-like tourist destination worked
Or
since
Greece,
they got
yeah.
21 million tourists last year. And it's arguably the most beautiful country in the Balkans, since the slums of Pristina don't really compete with places like Split.
I mean, to
or
be fair,
Dubrovnik.
Croatia
And the
is
only
like really
competition
rough
it has is Slovenia.
outside of the
Tourism
beaches.
is about 20% of their entire economy, which makes it the most tourism-dependent country in the whole European Union. And they filmed Game of Thrones in Dubrovnik, so that really boosted everything. And Croats and Serbs have a lot of things they don't agree with each other on. Basically everything, such as territory, who did which war crimes, or Nikola Tesla's ethnicity. And the best thing is, they speak the same language, so they can just argue with each other perfectly fluent. Croatian coat of arms slips from frame, reveals image of Tita. They also have this dude named Mate Rimac, who has one of the newest car companies in the world, and this is what Rimacs look like. They're grouped with Bugatti and shit. It's ridiculous. And this guy is 38 years old making cars like this. Sofia, Bulgaria is a real place based on the fictional City 17 city from Half-Life. It looks exactly like Half-Life. But,
That's just where I
Bulgarians are
live.
much like
That's what it
Megumi
looks like.
from Jujutsu Kaisen, willing to end their lives over
This is
any
pretty much
minor
where I live.
inconvenience. They raise their hands just like Megumi and just start fighting. Nearly 100% of the times I went to a club or a bar, there were dudes going at it like Holloway and Gaethje. A lot of those clubs were also like
Yeah, hi, Nibel.
clavicular Andrew Tate clubs, where you have to be in like skin tight jeans and a pink shirt with sunglasses and a G-Wagon outside to enter. Like you have to be wearing the fits the Tate brothers got arrested in to enter. Bulgaria also has the most immigrants in Europe out of any country. Bulgarians are in the European Union, which means they can go to Germany to work and make money, and they would be treated the same as a German legally, because it's treated as the same country. And Germans make a lot more money than Bulgarians, so Bulgarians go literally anywhere besides stay in Bulgaria. A couple notable Bulgarian inventions include the Cyrillic
6 months of
alphabet,
pothole.
Basis, Macedonians, the digital watch, and the computer. And Bulgarians think that Macedonians are fake people.
This is true.
created by Tito, saying basically that Macedonian is a Bulgarian dialect that got rebranded, and Macedonian identity was manufactured by Tito in 1944 to break it off from Bulgaria. So it's not even a territorial claim.
Sofia
it's
is
just an
speak it
everything
works
claim.
as a name.
Macedonia is the weirdest place I've ever been to.
Imagine being called Sofia.
Oh man, I really thought I could fly within
Like,
Europe with a stick on me.
You
The amazing
basically
thing
have
about
the
Macedonia
ugliest
is
fucking
how
city
nothing
named
works
after
at
you.
all. For example, let's take something that most countries have figured out or outsourced, calling a taxi. Like, some countries use Yandex, some countries use Bolt, some use Uber, but
Wouldn't
in
be me.
Macedonia we use the app called Wheezy. And this app either works or it doesn't.
I'm
So it was
sorry.
giving me a black screen and opened for my friend sometimes. Sometimes it gave him a black screen and opened for me. And at one point, a taxi said 20 minutes. I'm like, nah, man, I'll just walk. And then the app was not letting us cancel the taxi.
Dude, I love this. Nothing works in East Europe.
Taxi. But our airport
Everything
taxi
needs
guy
an
was
up
amazing.
and none of
We
the
told
ups work.
him, when we got off the plane, we needed
It's
to
just
get
some
to our
like
place fast because it was
underpaid
Argentina
university
versus England,
intern
starting in,
that
like,
they
80
employ
minutes,
to
and we
make
needed to watch it.
the web
He
application.
proceeded to go 160 kilometers an hour in his old Opel Astra to get us to our place during kickoff. That Opel literally felt like a plane during hard turbulence. He even started playing the pirated stream off his phone for us in the car, checking different links and
It's
stuff. This
diabolical.
guy was amazing. Skopje itself is a very different looking city from everything else, such as they have the most statues in any city ever, and the center is all marble and shit. It looked crazy. Even though some parts need repairing, like sometimes the ground is messed up, it's also really cheap. You get a full restaurant meal for under $10 and it will keep you full for the entire day. I think I got 10 chavapi, bread, and cola for like €6. They also have Ohrid, and the place seems beautiful, a lot more beautiful than Skopje. Also, there are a lot of Albanians in Macedonia, and my friend Wamao bought an Albanian t-shirt when we were in Macedonia, and everybody loved it. He was like a fucking celebrity there. There were kids jumping up and down doing the Albanian hand sign.
I have 2 shots of water and 1 shot of vodka.
You can do the
Okay,
Albanian
what I'm
hand
gonna do,
sign.
You
It's
have
like,
to drink all
like
3
this.
without making a face, and I have to guess which one is the vodka.
Canada.
I think this one's
Bosnia.
I think this one's gonna be it. I think this
Croatia. You know, guys, what he did? He put in all 3 the vodka. All 3 put it vodka inside.
Brain rot time, yeah.
How did you do that? No reaction from all 3.
That's Bosnian, man. We drink rakia, no vodka. You should bring me rakia. This is nothing. This is for kids.
Bosnia has
It's
been
like
the topic
competing on
of
who
many
can make
memes
higher
and
percent
stuff,
alcohol
especially,
without dying.
Funny war crime. But I don't think any of the wars in the Balkans were funny. I've seen footage, Death Grips reference. Also, why the fuck did everyone keep filming everything, bro? These motherfuckers were the first vloggers. There's so much footage of every single war crime. It's like, can you at least not fucking document it if you're committing a war crime in Bosnia? Because of this, Bosnia is the only country in Europe with out-of-bounds zones. Like 1.6% of the country is still minefields from the war. There's about 800 square kilometers of it. So if you go hiking, stay on the fucking path. And Bosnia also has a beach, by the way, 20 kilometers of it, which is the shortest
Wow.
coastline of any country
Amazing.
in the world. And it cuts Croatia in half. But the real gem of Bosnia, in my opinion, is Mostar. Mostar is a beautiful, beautiful city, and it's most famous for this very nice, cool-looking bridge. And this bridge was also
Bosnia
destroyed in
Instagram page so goated.
1993
Don't
by
even know the
Croatian
country.
forces under the leadership
Dude, it's
of
a
this
really
guy,
interesting
who's,
country.
famous for ending himself in The Hague on video. Also, allegedly, Bosnia has the best cevapi in the Balkans. I have unfortunately never been there yet, but one day, one beautiful day, I will try Bosnian cevapi. Also, they're the tallest people in the world, and besides Mostar, Bosnia has Sarajevo, which is where the First World War started. One different turn, and the Emperor of Austria-Hungary got popped by a 19-year-old kid. But because of the wars in Bosnia,
Croatia
they
stole
had a
Bosnia's
ceasefire agreement,
coastline.
the Dayton Accord, which is the
Yeah, I
worst
don't know how that
possible
happened.
government structure anyone could possibly think of. And even then, even thinking of something as bad as this would take a lot of time. This is how it works. What the fuck is this? Like, it's like Sukuna came up with this shit. Bosnia has 3 presidents, one Bosniak, one Croat, one Serb, all at the same time, and they take turns being the main one every 8 months. Then under that, we've got the Bosnia-Croat Federation entity and Republika Srpska and 700 members of parliament. And everybody needs to agree on everything so laws get passed. So as you can imagine, nothing ever gets fucking done in this country. You know how well the agreeing works? They cannot agree on a flag. So in 1998, the Spanish diplomat had to pick one for them. That's why the Bosnian flag looks like that. It was literally designed to mean nothing so that nobody could get offended. But congratulations on them going to the World Cup. Any news I hear coming from Albania, it's like someone wrote it as a joke. But then you check.
Oh, Albania.
it's the
Oh
Prime
god.
Minister saying everything.
They have an AI prime minister.
And she's expecting 83 kids. Each kid for one member of our parliament.
Ignoring this, Albanians have the hardest
Oh my
aesthetic
God.
and hand sign of all time. The flag is ridiculous. The hand sign anyone can make to represent your country, sensational. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah,
also
this is the hand
spiritually
sign.
Caucasian because everyone was Jared Kushner, who's capitalism personified because he loves going to these poor countries and just quote unquote developing these places for profit.
Oh
He wanted
yeah,
to
this
lease
is crazy.
Albania's
This is
biggest
going on
island
right now.
for 99 years, where he would also pay 0 taxes for 10 years during construction, and he got a strategic investor status, which fast tracks a lot of the normal procedures. This luxury resort would cover 13 million square feet of the Albanian coast, including Sazan and the protected lagoon at Vjosa Narta, where they have flamingos, sea turtles, and seals. So you're just gonna break my shit? And this turned into some of the biggest protests Albania has ever seen. Just thousands of people in Tirana.
Yeah, this is
saying
going on
Albania
right
is not
now.
for sale, and the
Jared
whole movement
Kushner,
got named Flamingo Revolution,
the
because Kushner is
son-in-law
basically
of
trying to kill the
Trump,
flamingos.
just wanted to make a resort there
You know? But
in
Kushner,
fucking
being a
Albania.
billionaire investor, has a great eye for these
And the
things.
government
It's a
tried
nice
to just
evil
sell
eye,
out the
because
fucking
Albania is
natural
beautiful.
reserve of
It's
the
the
country
same
to
Ionian
Jared
Sea as
Kushner.
Corfu, and from Ksamil you can literally see Greece across the water, same beaches, and it's all like cheap as fuck. Well, cheaper than Greece, you know. Now it's a very, very fast-growing tourist destination in Europe.
Biggest
and
protest, this
they
is
don't
why
only have
Albania
beaches,
number one.
but, they also had this dude, King Zog, who had like a trillion fucking assassination attempts and was a chain smoker and smoked like 250 cigarettes a day. Aura. But Albania also has amazing mountains. This shit looks like a fairy tale. So Albania is extremely, extremely gorgeous.
Yeah, Speed
In
was the
every
prime
single
minister
way.
of
They have
Albania for a
amazing
few minutes,
flag,
yeah.
They have amazing mountains. They
That
have
happened.
amazing sea, and it's all like pretty cheap. So I think it's gonna become a much
Like
more
every
popular
Albanian
tourist
just lives in
destination later
Chermany,
on. In my
basically.
previous mention of Romania, my friend got a lot of slack because he said this in my video.
That's right, Romania is the most amazing. No, I'm joking. Romania is fucking ass. But that could just be because I've only been to Bucharest, which any Romanian will tell you is a completely rookie mistake. In reality, a lot of Romania is just gorgeous.
Kind of a
rolling
shithole,
hills
isn't
with
it?
quaint villages, blood-sucking vampires, mountain people that dress up as bears, and, God forbid, Hungarians. So the mountainous areas of Romania are actually kind of cool, and they're what saves this country from getting an F.
What is that
However,
road
the
even?
flatlands of fucking Romania, oh my god, man. but more specifically Bucharest. Oh my god, it might be the worst city I've ever been to. I can't even lie, bro. And yo, I've been to
I'm sure
Dublin.
there's
There is
worse. I'm
literally
sure
nothing
there's
to do
worse.
in Bucharest apart from sit
I could
outside
name
the
a
most
few
evil
worse
building in the world and
cities.
smoke cigarettes. Just think about it. This could have been a beautiful, historic old town in the center of Bucharest, but instead this dickhead knocked everything down to build this
It's
fucking
true.
bullshit. I don't care. I could go to London. I don't care. Why would I want to look at this? I think it's actually quite an achievement that Bucharest invested in a tram system, invested in a metro system, invested in a bus system, but they executed all these investments so badly that they still have the most insane car problem I've ever seen. I actually think
It
that
is
these
pretty bad.
Neanderthals, these cavemen, just haven't thought of the concept of a multi-story car park yet. Because why does the entire fucking city look like this? Every fucking centimeter of usable space is used for the most
Like, what is this
brain-dead
shit?
parking I've ever witnessed. The whole time I was in Bucharest, I was trying to figure out, how does this guy get out? How does this guy get
They
out?
don't.
How the fuck does this guy get out? What the
I guess
fuck
you
is
just leave
wrong
your
with
car there and then pray to
Bucharestians'
God
brains, man? And also,
you can
why
get
does every
out
single
after you're
building in
done with your
Bucharest
shift.
either look like this or like this? Literally the same day I saw the palace, which by the way is the heaviest building in the world. I also saw this scrapyard where they were burning tires to stay
Can't
warm
get towed
right
if the
behind me.
truck
But to be
can't
fair,
get in
whenever
there.
I talk to a Romanian about this, they tell me Bucharest really doesn't represent the rest of the country. So in light of that, I'll give these guys
There
a
is
little
like a
sympathy
Silicon
and
Valley in
put 'em
Romania.
one tier above
It's
the
Cluj-Napoca,
lowest
yeah.
tier. Whatever letter that is, it goes.
So like Romania is very interesting because nobody likes living in the capital, so they have a bunch of like specialized cities. Like they have a university city, they have like a tech hub city,
Most people live. I can't remove Galdani from
and
Georgia,
most of it
you
is
know?
in
Romania has
Transylvania, I think.
Transylvania, which is where all the beautiful women I see on my For You page come
Yo, what the fuck? This is what 6 years on estrogen looks like, by the way. Why did they cut this clip in?
from, and it's a really cool
Oh yeah, it's Transylvania. Because it's trans, yeah. That's where I'm from, actually.
It has with Dracula and giant castles. But
I am
outside
from the land of
Bucharest,
Dracula.
Romania looks like a
Type
completely
shit.
different country. You have Brasov. This shit looks like Skyrim. Of course, Cluj. The Transylvanian part is beautiful. Romania also has this underground salt mine where Mr. Beast filmed a video.
I don't want to come off like we're doing some weird, like, you know?
Yo, what?
Do it.
What is this clip?
Oh, damn, my boy, you packing heat low key, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You packing one of them white boy
W print.
That's my boy, Mr. Beast, huh? That's why you named yourself.
Dude, why is he dragging this clip out?
Jesus Christ.
Montenegro is a fictional country in the Balkans made up by Serbians so they would have a beach. What I've noticed through my research is that having a beach
Who knew
makes you
Mr.
lazy.
Beast
If
was
it's not like
hiding
the
a
Dutch
beast
beach or something, if it's like an actual
down there?
nice beach, it makes you lazy. Because Montenegrins have the age-old stereotype that they are extremely lazy. And to play into this stereotype, they have an annual who can lay the most in bed and sleep competition.
His
The
little
record is that
beast.
this person lay in bed for 50 days straight and won 1,000 euros. But besides, you know, the Serbian
Oh yeah,
joke
that's
or whatever,
Montenegro.
Montenegro is a really beautiful place, which makes sense as to the lazy stereotype, because I would not want to do anything if I lived in a beautiful place like this either. I look outside, it's all great commie blocks. So I'm here, I am working. It's also closest to becoming an actual EU country out of everyone else. Just Croatia blocked it because Montenegro hasn't persecuted their war criminals, but they used the euro already. They wanted to switch from the Serbian dinar in 1999, so they just got the euro and they've had it since then. Kotor and Budva are like the beautiful places that I was talking about, and a lot of tourists from Dubrovnik go there to see it as well. So it's like 2 kilometers apart, and you know.
I mean, all of these countries are kind of dog shit if you ask me. Like, you go there and you basically cannot get anywhere without a car.
For my flight, not because I was late, but because the border guards kept taking forever to check people. It took me
Hi,
about
Murat.
an
Hi.
hour or two
Welcome,
to get
welcome.
through the fucking passport control line, and then I
Wait,
saw
do you
about
pronounce it
10
like
to
that?
15 Kosovars
Like legit?
stuck under the divider.
Yeah, it's called Montenegro, yeah. Yeah, that's the name of the country. It's Montenegro. Like, that's how, at least that's how I think it's pronounced.
skip everyone in the line.
Good night, boo
He
boo.
even
Good night.
jumped in front of me as well, which meant I barely caught my flight. I had to run and shit. In all my 24 years of life, I've never seen that many people jump in a line that blatantly. I managed to get a good look. It was a Kosovo passport, so they'll get a section maybe next year. You know, this year, no Kosovo, brother.
Greece. Like most Brits, I've been here multiple times. I have a lot of Greek experience, okay? And whilst Athens existing will unfortunately stop this country from getting an S, I can't lie, I love Greece so fucking much, man. The food, oh, the people outside of Athens, oh, the weather, oh, the music, oh, the sea.
Okay,
the
Greek food is
buildings,
really
the
good.
history, the vibe.
Usually when I
Oh
go
my
anywhere, I
God.
look for a
Do I
Greek
care
restaurant.
that the Greek government probably put me at an extremely high risk of dying in a high-speed train crash because the exact train I caught tragically crashed a month later, and the carriage I sat in would have meant a 0%
Well, the country is
chance of
kinda
survival.
disorganized.
No, I love Greek people and their way of doing shit, man. Even if that means they let one fat
Oh yeah, in
sleepy
Greece,
Greek man
there's a
called
gay island that is
Papadimios or
just
some shit
dedicated to
control the
gay
entire
tourists,
high-speed
and they
train
have like a
network with
massive
pen
gay
and
like
paper.
orgy
Seriously, though, the
festival
Greek
every
people
summer
deserve
there.
a lot better than the
It's
current
actually crazy.
dingleberry of a government
There is
and an
literally a
economic
gay
policy they
island.
call their own. I would highly
I looked it up because I was like, oh damn, it's an LGBT island because they advertise it as LGBT. But then I looked into it and it's literally just gay frat bros fucking each other. You know, usually when I see LGBT, I assume it's like queer, but there's a difference between like gay and queer places, you know? And yeah, that place is gay. But yeah, there's literally just an island in Greece that is just literally made for gay man. It's fucking crazy.
highly recommend that you go and visit any of these bits of Greece I've circled in red on this map. It will open your eyes and enlighten your mind to a truly beautiful way of life.
Like and subscribe. I've finished my journey in the Balkans. Now winter is coming up, which means I'm gonna be stuck inside working on this channel all
LGBT
day.
island, that's
so if you want to
Lesbos.
see more videos like this,
Oh
like
yeah,
and
probably.
subscribe, bell, and goodbye.
Okay. Crazy lore. I'm salivating. But why? Because of the gay island? I get, I don't know, I don't feel that comfortable around like frat guys. It's like, I don't know. They are like kind of the straight people of LGBT. Every time I go to an LGBT bar and I look inside, it's usually just middle-aged guys and frat bros. I have never seen an LGBT like bar that had, let's say, lesbians or like queer people in it. It's always just like cis gay man. Like, I don't know where the lesbians go, or like, where do you go if you are not a man that is attracted to other muscular men, you know? I thought lesbians are the only the only gay people of LGBT. What was the reaction of those around you when you decided to become a fanboy? Not much. Like, realistically, most people don't really give a fuck. Like, you live your life. You don't really bother other people. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think people are getting kind of desensitized, you know? Like maybe they will have like silent judgments, but I think nowadays people are pretty like okay with someone being different. Like they don't really question it. When I had friends over a week ago, we went to a bunch of places in the city where I live, and it was interesting. Like there were some people that looked at us weird because we were like all trans. The only bad experience we had was actually at the Balkan restaurant. You know, we had to get to the Balkan experience, so we went to a Balkan restaurant. They served us the shittiest food ever, and I'm pretty sure this was the place that gave us food poisoning. And the entire time we were there, the waiters either ignored us or they were just giving us the death stare, you know. They would just like, we were sitting outside, and there was a waiter that would just stand in front of a window from the inside and just look at us through the window. But like, you know, and he didn't realize we saw him. He would just stand there and like just give us the death stare. It was crazy. And then every time we wanted to order or ask for anything, he would intentionally just ignore us and walk past us. Yeah, it was really cringe, and the food was like not great as well. I ordered like a Balkan cordon bleu, basically. Like it was like a Balkan food, but it's pretty much cordon bleu, but instead of chicken it's pork meat, and it's basically like pork meat that is filled with cheese usually and vegetables or something, and then, you know, it's like rolled up and then it's deep fried. And it was like the worst cordon bleu I ever had because they put fucking goat cheese in it. And if you have ever tried goat cheese, it basically tastes like piss. And it ruins everything that you put it inside of. Like, I think it's called feta cheese. I'm not even sure if it was feta cheese, to be honest. It was some kind of like homemade goat cheese or some shit, but holy fuck, it just tasted like you were literally sucking the dick of a goat. Like, you know what a goat smells like? Like, mix that with like dick cheese smell, and like that's kind of the taste you get. It's like fucking disgusting. Like, yeah, like I don't know if they were milking the wrong goats or something, but like it tasted like it, yeah. And like after that, I got food poisoning for like a week. Anything I eat, I would just like instantly shit out. And my friends also like had diarrhea, so yeah, like I don't know what was in that shit. It was fucking terrible. And you have to pay for that. Yeah, it's the fucking Balkan food experience. We should have not paid, honestly. Like, it was fucking dog shit. I asked for water and they looked at me so fucking weird. Like, you know, usually I think it's normal. Like, you go to a restaurant, you ask for water. I feel like that's normal. They looked at me like I was a fucking alien. And then they came back to me like 5 minutes later with like lukewarm tap water. Like, you could literally see that the water was like cloudy because it came from the tap. And the tap is probably like contaminated or something, you know. It's like, tap water has like this cloudy white look to it where I live. And they literally just brought out the fucking lukewarm, like literally piss warm tap water. And this place had like a 4.9 rating on Google. Like, it had an exceptionally high rating, that's why we went there. But yeah, so that was like one bad experience. Also, when we went up to the capital city of the country, we got out of the car for a piss break at like a Tesco, basically. We went in to look for a toilet. Literally the moment we entered the Tesco, a fucking like hobo looking guy, like a junkie, like he looks like he hasn't showered in like 2 months, instantly locked in on us and started following us towards the toilets and started literally hate criming my friends and like telling and like making like transphobic comments like, what is wrong with these boys, what you know, and shit like that. Like a fucking hobo, like an unemployed fucking bozo is literally fucking hate criming trans people. And I'm like, bro, like, do you have nothing better to worry about? You're literally fucking homeless and your biggest fucking problem is trans people? Like, where are the priorities, you know? And I'm pretty sure it was a gypsy as well. So like, that's the other thing. It's like, there's no solidarity, you know? Like, we are fucking minorities, gypsies are minorities, but if a gypsy ever sees you as a trans person, you are getting fucking hate crime. Like, gypsies do not hold back. They are like the number one, like, fucking LGBTnators of East Europe. Like, they fucking despise anything LGBT, which is fucking insane because, like, you know, where's the, like, class solidarity, you know? They don't have a concept of it. So yeah, my friends, like, they went into the capital and their first experience in the capital was getting followed to the toilets by a hobo while getting hate crimed. So yeah, like, not a good place to be trans, let's just say. Yeah, other than that, we went to an extreme park, which is like just a park where you have 3 canopy obstacle courses, you have like X jumps and wall climbing. It's basically just a park where you can do like physical activity stuff. And it was full of young people, and that was like the nicest experience. Like, young people are super chill. Like, even though the country is like giga conservative, most young people will, you know, they like, they were like asking for our pronouns, or not me, but my friends. And they were like calling us gamers, like, what's up gamers? it was kind of funny. So like, young people are super chill and everyone speaks English fluently. If you are like below the age of 30, everyone speaks English in East Europe, I would say. But like, boomers and minorities will fucking hate crime you. Like, God forbid you meet a Turkish person or a gypsy or any kind of minority as an LGBT person, you are getting fucking killed. Which is like, I don't know, it's so weird. Hi Chicago Bears, hi. You don't become trans love, you unfortunately always are, you just realize it. Yeah. Gotta love East Europe. Yeah, it's like, it's such a weird place, yeah, because young people are super nice. And like, most of the young people I know, they like lean socialist. Like, we don't really have right-wing chud, you know, young people. But everyone above the age of, like, let's say 40 is just giga conservative. And we have like a really big, I mean, this is like all of East Europe, but like, everybody hates gypsies. Gypsies don't get good education. They live in like exclaves basically, with like no running water, no electricity. They're basically living like actual Unga Bunga people in like their little like sanctuaries. And everyone fucking hates them, nobody gives them education. But they are like the number one people that will hate crime you if you are LGBT. So it's a really weird combination. It's like, yeah, I feel bad for them that you know, everyone fucking hates them. But like, at the same time, they will go out of their way to fuck you over. Yeah. Gypsies have ancestry from Rajasthan, by the way. Yeah, I think if I know correctly, they're like, they were excommunicated from India when like the religious revolution happened, and everyone in India became Buddhist, and like all the Muslims basically got excommunicated or whatever, and then they just started traveling west. I once had a gypsy girl in my class and she was such a bitch. Yeah. Like I understand it's you are a product of your circumstances. And your circumstances are largely decided by your race and where you are born and stuff like that. It still sucks though. Another case of when you don't have shit you hate on others. Yeah, but like, I can't really change that, you know? Like, I'm just a single individual. But they give me a terrible impression by hate criming my friends at literally any chance that we get to interact with them. Also, they hate crime me as well, like... It fucking sucks. When I grew up in a village, like in the middle of nothing, basically. I came from a very interesting background. But anyway, like, it was pretty common occurrence for gypsies to try to break into your house. It was also common occurrence for gypsies to kill your dog so they can break into your house later. So like... yeah. It's like pretty fucked if you live in East Europe. Especially certain parts of it. There was like my country did this like catching up minorities movement where they would take these people that were living in their little communities, buy them houses in the city and the villages and move them in and try to integrate them. And it like spectacularly failed because I mean, it was mostly gypsies, but the gypsies they would move in. They were like already developed, you know, they were like adults. So they got a brand new apartment and the first thing they did was basically sell it for parts, basically. Like, they took the windows out, they took the toilets out, they took everything out of the house, sold it for parts, for money, and then just moved back into their sheds in the middle of nothing. And just used the money to buy alcohol and cigarettes. So it like didn't go anywhere. I think like Spain has a really highly integrated like gypsy population. And what Spain basically did is just they invested into childcare services and they just took the children from these families. And the children were raised by the system. So they kind of broke the cycle, you know, and then that generation like died out. And the children were raised by the government, basically, so they perfectly integrated into the country. So like, I think that's like the only way to do it. Hi Duffy, hi. Okay, let's switch topics. I had my friends here and we did like a bunch of stuff. We did go-karting and shit. It was actually really fun. Aren't there gypsy fanboys? Huh, I don't think I have ever seen one. Like the only bacck fanboys I know, they are mostly racist white kids. Like, when I go on Twitter and I see an East European fanboy, they usually are racist. They are usually some flavor of, yeah, Nazi. Like white supremacist. Hi, Universal Tech, hi. Where are you from? I'm from East Europe. Yeah, like... I don't think there's a single fanboy gypsy, like... I'm pretty sure it just could not happen because they would just get hate crimed to death if anyone found out they were a fanboy. Also, it's like hierarchy of needs, I think, just, you know, there's less like trans minorities as well, like, you know, trans people are mostly white, you know, and that's because hierarchy of needs. If you are a white person and you're from a better off family, you have more time to think about your identity and what you want to achieve in life and shit like that. Like, if you are from a poor family and you are too busy thinking about what food to eat tomorrow, you're not really gonna be questioning your gender, you're gonna be busy fucking trying to get money. So like, there is like a cycle there that like, yeah, like, some trans people are like more privileged, you know, than minorities, usually. In terms of their origin. I may be non-binary, but I got a job right now, so I don't care about that right now. Yeah. That's a common phenomenon, yeah. Or like, hell, even if you are trans, you know, a lot of trans people will just repress, you know, and just live their life because you wouldn't be employable if you transition. Or at least it would be harder to get employed. Yeah, like, I guess I never held down a job as a trans person. Like, I went straight into porn. Like, I held down a job for like a year, but that was kind of before I transitioned. Like, since I started transitioning, I have just been doing porn. So I kind of skipped out on the workforce. Hi Solitude, hi. I am in computer science, so I have no such problems. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. AI is definitely not gonna replace all the computer science jobs. You worked for one of the evil Larrys. Well, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, really hot. Perhaps I think also it depends on severity of your gender dysphoria. If it's serious and you are pure, then that's tough. I think if you are poor, then obviously like your survival will take priority over your gender. Like, you know, if I didn't have my income and I had to get a job and I didn't have money and I couldn't find employment as a trans woman, I would probably detransition. Just to find a job, because my gender doesn't really matter if I'm on the street starving, you know? AI will replace IT workers until they break enough shit where there will be a new need for IT workers to unfuck what AI did. That's not really how it works, unfortunately. I hate AI as much as everyone else here, but that's just not how it works. I'm sorry, but the code AI is writing is honestly better than what your average developer would put out. Like, way better. It's not even close. Like, AI is not fucking up anything right now. It's actually kind of the opposite. Like, usually it was the humans that fucked up code bases. And it was like a really fine balance, because either like you could only develop stuff really fucking slowly if you were careful about what you added to the code base, and then you would have a really clean code base, but it would take you ages to implement anything. Or you would, you know, do the startup special, and you would just hire a bunch of like fresh graduates, pay them minimal wage, and have them just shit out code for a year straight. And then just whatever happens, happens. That's kind of what Uber did, and DoorDash, and like all these other applications before AI. And like their code bases were way worse than probably what AI can come up with. Hi Steady Eddie, hi. I'll be starting this job soon, but I guess because I can't go to work anymore and I have almost no friends left. TBH, you have to do what you have to eat. What? What does that mean? I wouldn't know about it, I will never find a job in IT. Aga. I mean, jobs still exist in IT. AI hasn't really replaced programmers, I think, because you kind of still need a programmer to bear the responsibility, because, you know, you can't hold the AI responsible. It's just kind of like, yeah, now you're basically just babysitting AI agents, and that's the entire job in IT. Or you are working in DevOps, and you're just basically deploying the stuff that AI generates. When I was working, DevOps was my favorite part of the job, which is, DevOps is basically like just setting up the server environment and deploying the server, basically, or the services, whatever you are running, and you're basically just your job is kind of just making sure that the service is always available, so there's no downtime for the users. But I enjoy that the most, honestly. I actually, like, just for fun, yesterday I think I like just cooked up a local running AI for myself. Like, I was just curious how it works, like how can you run an AI locally? And it's like super easy. It takes like 5 minutes and you can have your own AI running. I meant you have to do what you have to do to eat and have a roof over your head. I made a really bad typo. Fun fact, only notable job that was completely destroyed due to automation is those elevator guys. I don't even know what the elevator guy is, like, what? I mean, usually when a certain era becomes automated, it creates other spaces for jobs. Well, yeah. I think the only thing about AI that is super redundant is just the video generation and the image generation. It's completely, like, useless. Like, we could be doing anything else. We could be doing medical research or some shit. Instead, we are generating tung 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 sahur, like brain rot. If I went back to school, I would still probably pick IT, just because that's what I enjoy doing. I don't know. I would probably learn AI. I would become like an AI engineer. I mean, you know, if that's where the money is. I know I had options to pick up AI courses when I was in uni already, but I skipped all of the AI courses. I didn't really believe it. I mean, I still don't. I'm still not a fan of AI. But it would have probably paid off more if I focused on AI development. AI researcher. Yeah, AI researcher is probably making crazy money right now. Do you guys know Triple T origin story? It came from the Italian brain rot memes, if I remember correctly. Getting that 400k a year Google internship. I don't think anyone is getting paid that much anymore. Like, developer wages are kind of down. You need to know a guy to get in, unless you are just really good. 130 USD per month, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not much. I mean, that's relative because that's probably good money in India. That's a lot for doing nothing. Yeah. Like, if you live in America, that's bad, but if you live anywhere else in the world, it's good money. Like, it's kinda cool just having your own like local agent basically that you can run on your own computer. It's just the data centers I feel like is kinda redundant. Like, we could, you know, we could have just stuck to local AI agents, but they are trying to monopolize it basically. Yo, this song is fire. Oh, it's this artist. I know the guy. Yeah. Is there anything else we should watch? There's nothing really. Fanboy tips for beginners. Oh. Why am I getting fanboy tips for beginners? And it's a trans boy giving fanboy advice. Ay. Did you watch the EDP documentary? Oh yeah, I did, yeah. That was fucking diabolical actually. Holy shit, that guy should be locked up. He was literally... he didn't regret anything. Like, the entire lesson of the video is the guy doesn't regret anything, and all of the predator catching YouTubers are just like scum basically. Because all of them just botched it for content. So EDP tried meeting up with underage girls 2 times, and both times it was a setup by a YouTuber, so neither of the cases was prosecutable. So the guy just got away with it, and he's still doing it basically. He's still kinda pedo. There were crazy parts in the video where he was talking about how he's using AI now to roleplay raping underage kids. It's what the fuck? I mean, I'm glad the guy is 300 kilos, so I think he's way too fat to ever do any harm to anyone IRL. But the video was insane. Yeah. The entire video is basically he was blaming everyone but himself that he was caught. And he was blaming the predator catching YouTubers for setting him up. Like, absolutely nothing was learned. I remember when he said he jerked off so much his nose was red. Oh yeah, that was because his kidneys failed. Like, both of his kidneys failed. So he has to like go to a clinic to have his like blood washed out because his body cannot filter his blood anymore. Hi Ango, hi, welcome. You know what EDP mean? Of course I know, like... Duh. Okay, I wanna watch this video. This is like rage wave. Bro doesn't need prison, he needs help. He's like gonna die, yeah, like his health was so bad. The fact that both of his kidneys failed and he's way too fat for a kidney transplant. So he has to like get his blood washed out like every 3 days, otherwise he just dies. And he can like barely move. I don't know, the entire documentary just like... It was a really good anti-porn addiction documentary basically, because the guy is really obviously just addicted to porn.
If you're really tired, you already know that this video is about tips on how to be more feminine. I've been begging to make this video for so long, and I finally got around to doing it, so I hope you enjoy it and can take something helpful away from it. Before we start though, I do want to say something that is really important to me, and that is that everything in this video is just advice on...
Oh my god, the microphone is upside down. I have this exact microphone and that is the bottom side of the microphone. Bruh.
How to appear more feminine.
What is this FNAF mic quality? Yeah, because they have the microphone upside down and they are not holding it to their mouth. Oh my god.
Rules. And I really want you to go into this with realistic expectations for yourself. If you are a cis femboy, your body is going to be more masculine compared to someone who is on estrogen or someone who is a trans femboy. That is completely okay.
Oh wow, okay,
Everyone
at least they
has
address
different
it.
starting points, and everyone's genetics are different. That doesn't mean that you cannot achieve a feminine look. It just means that your version of femininity will look a little different, and that is perfectly valid. The goal isn't to
Wow,
become
thank you. I am
anyone
so
else.
valued.
The goal is just to enhance what you already have and feel more confident in how you present and feeling good about yourself. But that being said, let's get into some of the tips. I've been like somewhat sorting these into categories. So starting off with skincare and hygiene. For like the most essential basic skincare routine, all you need is like a cleanser and a moisturizer.
Shaving.
And what I need to preference is
Perfumes and
that
scents.
make sure that the products you use are designated for your skin type, as that will make you have like the best results. Products are usually categorized as normal skin type, sensitive skin type, oily skin type, dry skin type, or a combination. And you can also look
Was
up
that AI
online
generated?
what type of skin type you might have, and just look into that, look into what works best for you. And when it comes to a good routine, it's usually washing and moisturizing your skin in the morning before you go out and about your day, and then at night before you go to bed. Also, do not
Oh, bye
forget
bye,
that
Nancy.
if you go outside,
Good night.
wear sunscreen. You need to protect your skin. The sun will cause your skin damage.
Hope you have a good night.
So please remember to wear sunscreen. Optionally, you can get serums like hyaluronic acid for hydrations, or if you are more acne prone, you can use salicylic acid that can reduce the acne by exfoliating the skin and keeping the pores clear. Again,
Okay,
it
that's
is important that you figure out what your
basic
skin
advice.
needs.
That's good.
Because using the wrong products might not give you the results you want, and we don't want you to waste your money on products that will not give a good result on your skin. Soaps and deodorants, hygiene, guys.
Hygiene.
Soaps and deodorants,
Yeah, that's a good
scents
advice.
that lean towards floral or vanilla or coconut or just
You gotta
clean
wash
scents will
wash
feel
your
more
armpit.
feminine than, for example, your, drugstore 5-in-1 soap. Again, no judgment. Been there, done that. My skin, my hair, nothing was good. Also, if you do want softer skin, avoid using heavily fragranced soaps as that can dry out your skin. And remember to use moisturizing body washes and moisturizing after the shower can help your skin be more soft. Then over to what everyone dreads, shaving body hair. When it comes to body hair, it is good to do it after you've had a warm shower, as it will soften the hairs and make it go a lot smoother. And do remember to use shaving gel. And if you don't have shaving gel, you can use
A lot of this
conditioner
advice is very
or
made.
oils,
Like, if you are shaving,
as
I
that
think
will
you're already
reduce
doing it wrong.
irritation. It is not that it's an extra step.
Shave your armpits.
It's whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Using it will reduce irritation.
I don't care if you're a
Shaving
puppy
will
girl,
cause
I don't
irritation.
care if you are into girl
That's
smell.
up to you.
Shave your armpits, you know, not everyone is into that shit, okay? Don't be a menace to society and the people around you.
There's also a few other options,
Type shit.
obviously, when it comes to body hair removal. And that also includes, waxing, which when you wax, you will obviously have a smoother.
Okay, they're talking about waxing, but I think that's like probably the worst of the things that you could do. Wait. What is sugaring? And why are they not mentioning epilating or laser at all? What is this? What the fuck? I'm kind of lost.
Waxing, which
Also, cream does not last longer than shaving. This is just made up. I'm sorry, but what the fuck are you talking about? How does cream last longer than shaving? I could literally Google this right now. Does hair removal cream or shaving last longer? Hair removal cream lasts longer than shaving. Creams dissolve hair slightly below the skin surface. Okay, so it's like a bit longer. But like last I checked, it was actually the other way. Like last I did research on this, it was actually the other way because the hair removal cream only works on like the top surface of the skin. Single blade razor better? Yeah, 100%, yeah. I mean, the best option is epilating or just going for the laser removal. But like, neither of those options are here. I can't wait. I have a video that I made about this. And I made a channel as well where I wanna upload that video. But I go into like, I guess I did it on stream already, so.
And that also includes, waxing, which
Cream and shaving are basically the
when
same.
you wax, you will
Yeah,
obviously
they're not
have
great.
a smoother.
Also, waxing is terrible. I do not recommend waxing because if you are gonna be suffering, you might as well go the extra step and just go for epilating. Because with waxing, like, it's not gonna grab all the hairs. Like, no matter how much you try, waxing will always leave at least like 40% of the hair intact. Or the other thing is, it can just break the hair. So instead of pulling it by the root out, you might just end up breaking the hair. And so waxing, from my experience, lasts way shorter than epilating. Epilating just hurts more, but it's so much more worth. What's the snap polish she doing?
And when waxing, the hair gets pulled from within your skin, making it
This
so
is
that
a
it'll
certified
take longer
Gen Z
for the skin to grow
video.
out again. So if you're someone that really quickly gets hair, or you have very thick hair and that's something that might be an issue for you, putting a little more time into, for example, waxing could help you be less hairy for a longer period of time. Also, for anyone that might not want to shave or wax, maybe you don't want to be around razors, there are hair removal creams, but please, before using hair removal creams, test out if your skin will get irritated by it. I have had chemical burns due to hair removal cream. Do not do that.
Yeah.
It sucks, and I do not recommend getting chemical burns from hair removal cream. FYI, just do a test strip before you put it all over your body. And then the last option,
Hair.
the most
Okay, what do they say about hair?
Everyone has their own different face shape. And when trying to appear more feminine, you have to take your face shape into consideration, as different hairstyles will look very different from one person to another based on your face shape. That leads me to face framing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Framing can change a lot, and face framing comes in a lot of ways, and it's something that you can use
IPL,
to
my
enhance
precious.
your feminine features.
IPL is alright, but you can get
your masculine
at-home
features
laser
with.
hair removal machines,
For example, using layers
and they're
around
not that
cheekbones
expensive. Like,
reduce the
they're kind of
angularity.
affordable.
That also goes
Like, if you
feminine
really want a hair
hairstyles.
removal max, you
For
get an
feminine
at-home laser
hairstyles, a lot of
device,
them lean
not an
towards
IPL, an
longer
actual
hairstyles.
laser
For
diode
example,
machine.
hairstyles that are soft, layered medium hairs, or wolf cuts, or maybe shoulder length.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Subscribe to my OF and you can see videos. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Dude, I can't stand the freeloaders, man.
Or straight hair with subtle layers.
If you wanna see videos,
Maybe you have a
I have an
half up
OF.
and down
Just
look.
sub.
There's a lot of ways to do your hair in a
Like,
feminine way.
or you can wait
But if
around
you want
for the
to
free handout.
hide
I guess.
certain masculine features, then looking into how they frame your face is important. Also, little tip from me.
Yeah, framing
If you
face is
use
really
Pinterest
important.
to look for hairstyles, you can search up the hairstyle and filter it to your
Oh,
hair
Pinterest
type.
is a terrible place to
means
go.
if you have straight hair,
Yeah. You go on Pinterest and you get like
the hairstyle
basically like
and filter it to your hair
pictures
type.
you will never look like. Like, imagine this here, like, you are not getting this hair ever because first of all, bunch of filters. Second of all, cis woman. Third of all, well, these are like one of a kind pictures usually that go up here. Like, these people don't look like this without the framing and the editing. Like,
Which means if
Pinterest
you
is
have
a
straight hair,
terrible
you
place
can
to go
look
for
at
inspiration.
Hairstyles for straight hair.
Like,
You can look at hairstyles for 4C hair. You can look at hairstyles for wavy hair. Lots of
okay.
options. And
That's how you're gonna look, yeah.
fashion, which is
Also, like,
one of the more
it doesn't matter like what hairstyle you pick out on Pinterest, because if you go to a shit hairdresser, you know, they're just not gonna be able to make it for you. Like, a lot of people, I think, put too much trust into their hairdresser. You are supposed to figure out how to cut the hair yourself, and then you have to go to your hairdresser and give them a step-by-step instruction on how you want them to cut your hair. And maybe then you will get a good hairstyle. Or you know, you just have to find a really good hairdresser that actually makes that type of hairstyles.
bigger aspects of
I'm a sub in every sense of
being
the
a
word.
feminine boy or a feminine boy, the fashion itself. And when it comes to trying
Type
to
shit.
achieve a more
I know
feminine
Katya got
clothing
me.
style, it's not just about wearing the feminine clothing, which can be a little bit confusing.
I'm sorry, your videos are very
I feel
nice.
like when it comes to
Thank you,
feminine
gang.
clothing,
You
also
can
need
sub
know
to
how
support me and
layer
see
the
more
clothes
stuff.
in a way that appears more femme. Let's say
On my
you are
OF.
a femboy with a male body, your physique will be more feminine, meaning there are aspects that you might want to minimize or hide, like having broad shoulders or muscly arms or an Adam's apple. And when it comes to these things,
Can also
for
sub on
example,
Twitch.
with broad shoulders, you can use wider necklines to put the focus in another area than your shoulders. Because now, for example, I'm wearing something with a bigger neckline, and it draws the attention here, and you can wear necklaces to also appear more feminine. What I would say is something that I see somewhat a lot, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's teeny tiny tank top straps. And the thing is, if you want to have your shoulders look less broad, wearing teeny tiny straps will make your shoulders look bigger, because there are
So they're giving advice to mostly
and
masculine,
that's obviously if you
like
want to wear the teeny tiny spaghetti straps, that's up to you. But if
I'm starting to understand who's the target audience here, because
look
this person
whilst wearing
is a
teeny tiny
trans
spaghetti
male,
straps, you could wear
and they are giving advice to
or
cis
a
fanboys
jacket
and
that
trans
is more
women or trans females.
oversized, that will drape in
Like,
a way that makes it
what?
look like the jacket itself or the
Why are they
like, color
giving
itself
advice
is
to
the
someone
reason
that is
why
transitioning the other
your
way?
shoulders look broad. It's not, you know,
Like,
your shoulders
imagine
don't look broad,
I,
it's
as a
just
trans
it
woman, made a YouTube
coincides.
video
It
giving
looks
advice
oversized. It
to
doesn't look like
trans
your
men on
shoulders are
how to
broad.
look
And
masculine.
then when it comes to muscly
Like,
arms, wearing stuff like
I'm just kind of
looser
confused.
long sleeves that
Like,
won't
why are you
like be tight
why
on
are
the
you giving
muscles
this
is
advice?
probably like the
Who is
easiest
the
way to
target
advise
audience?
that. Or wearing just softer,
They're giving
looser
advice to
fabrics that
buff men.
won't cut too tight
Yeah.
on
Fat
those
is just a
areas.
fanboy guy.
And then over
Well,
to
yeah,
the
I guess, yeah, it is.
Adam
It is a
Sandler
fanboy guy.
problem, which I feel like there's a few ways you can go around that.
I mean, okay, but
You know,
then
layered
again, if
necklaces,
you,
chokers, or
you know, there's like two
wearing high neck
types of
tops.
fanboy, because some
You could
people swear
also,
that fanboy is an
if you have
aesthetic,
longer hair,
and
could
if
use
that
the
is the
hair
case, then
to
they are
frame
giving
the neck in
terrible
a way that
advice,
appears more feminine
because
if
it's
you
going
have
against
longer
everything
hair.
the fanboy
And
aesthetic
another
is
thing that I
about.
feel like
If you are
goes
going
more
at it
into
from
just
the
a
aspect
general
of fanboy is
concept
just a guy that wants to
feminine
look
looks
feminine,
is silhouette. And
then
when
why
it
are
comes
you
to
giving
achieving a
them
feminine silhouette,
woman
there's
like
a few things that you can do to
dressing
give the
advice, you know?
appearance of
Because
a
this is
more
literally
feminine
woman
silhouette.
dressing advice.
A good example I would say is using high-waisted bottoms to create the illusion of a waistline that is higher, because the female waistline sits higher up than the male waistline. So wearing bottoms that give you a higher waistline will look more feminine. And with that in mind,
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean men have... I'm sorry, this is like... It's breaking my fucking brain. What the fuck are they talking about?
high-waisted
Women are more high-waisted. What the fuck are you talking about? My brother in Christ. There's no difference between... Like, okay, I'm going off myself and like trans women in general, but I don't think women's waistline is higher than trans women or men. I think we are not that different from each other. But honestly, already a better guide for a man trying to look femme by just making them do basic hygiene.
bottoms
Yeah.
to create the illusion of
I'm just confused. Like, this reminds me of those Twitter posts where like they show a woman's skeleton and the woman's skeleton is like this, and then they show like a male skeleton and the male skeleton is like this, and they are giving us this like gender essentialist like facts that aren't even real. Like, no, women don't have their waist higher than men. We literally have the same bones under our skin. What? I'm kinda new here. Where are you from? I'm from Isira. Welcome.
a waistline that is higher, because the female waistline
Like, I don't know. Am I cringe for this? But I just get defensive when someone says like, yeah, if you're a man, your body is like this. And I'm a woman, so my body is like this. And you will never be like this. You will always be this. So you have to dress for this body shape. When in reality, like, I think most of the trans women are literally just like this, you know? And most of the women are just this, you know? Like most women aren't like this. Everyone is kind of just rectangular by default. And then if you work out, you can work on that body shape. Like the reason why some men look like this is because they work out on their upper body. And they don't like, you know, work out as much on their core and their like lower half. It's like, I absolutely believe any guy can look like this if they wanted to, you know? It's just like too like gender essentialist for me. I don't know. It's kind of pissing me off.
Sits higher up than the male waistline. So wearing bottoms
Higher up than the male waistline. Dude, we have the same bones under. There's no such a thing as male waistline is lower or like woman waistline is higher. This is like body type shit. Like it's not decided by your gender, it's decided by your body type. I have seen plenty of girls that have no waist definition, and I have also seen plenty of guys that have crazy waist definition. Like, I don't know.
that give you a higher waistline will look more feminine. And with that in mind, you can also add clothing that will give you an appearance of a fuller lower body. For example, using a A-line skirt, which a lot of
How often
members
a
already
broadcast
have
come out?
a lot
I
of
usually stream 3
A-line
times a
mini
week.
skirts that I see
Every
everywhere.
2 days.
That's a good thing to use. And wearing that just slightly high-waisted gives you just like a slight curve. But it also will make an emphasis on your lower body, which also makes your upper body look
All of this is good
smaller.
dressing advice if you are a woman with an upside down rectangle
The
body.
waist emphasis is very key on trying to achieve a more feminine silhouette, at least. Trying to put emphasis in making your lower half look bigger and your upper half look smaller is usually how it goes. And I cannot say this enough. I cannot stress this enough. But Pinterest is your best friend. When it comes to exploring
Pinterest is not your best friend. It's full of AI-generated slop nowadays.
using Pinterest to
Also,
search
it
up
will just make you
styles and
suicidal.
get
Like,
in-
I'm literally a top 1% OF creator. I literally make a living off my looks. And every time I go on Pinterest, I wanna kill myself. Because everyone looks so much better than me when I go on Pinterest. Like, I don't think it's a good place to go at all. Especially if you are, if you have dysphoria. Like, what if I'm a fat boy with a big belly? I think you can still pull off some really cool fits, even if you're a fat boy. I saw it on Twitter, there's like a woman and she has some like health issue that like caused her to have a giant like stomach. But like she has like skinny like legs and arms. And she can like pull off some crazy fits. Like you couldn't even tell her body is like this, you know? I think you can actually, yeah. Like even if you're a fat boy, I think you can still dress feminine. Chubby femboys are amazing. Yeah. I think if you're chubby, it just means you have to wear high-waisted stuff. And you have to like kind of shift the volume of your torso. So you can have like baggy pants, like baggy high-waisted pants. With maybe a tight top. And lose weight. Yeah, losing weight is also, yeah. You have like GLP-1s now. You can just inject yourself with drugs and lose the weight. You don't even have to work out nowadays. Gang, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't look at messages like on Instagram or anywhere other than my fun site. Like if you subscribe to my OF, I actually chat there, but like that's it. I don't look at my social media DMs. What if I use my fat belly to bounce over buildings? You can be like Kirby or something. You can just bounce around and fly, shave your head and become pink.
like inspired on how to make
Type
your
shit.
looks. And it's just like not just about clothing, but also makeup and hair. And the thing about Pinterest, which is also nice, is the algorithm will learn based on what you interact with. So you will get more of the content that you interact
I
with.
think
If you look
Pinterest
at
is
grunge
ass. I'm
fashion,
not gonna
you'll
lie.
get in more grunge fashion. If you look at Jirai, you will get more Jirai. If you look at goth, you will get more goth. If you look at e-girl fashion, you will get e-girl fashion. If you look at soft boy fashion, you will get more soft boy fashion.
What is soft
And it'll
boy
just
fashion? I wanna look this up. I'm kinda curious. I'm gonna go on Pinterest and I'm gonna look up soft boy and see what I get. This is my feed right now. Soft boy. What do I get if I look up this curse tag? You know what? Actually, that's not bad. Is this AI? This has to be AI. This just looks AI. Oh god. Half of this kind of feel AI. Is this AI? I'm going insane. Like, they kind of look AI to me. Can't you turn off AI in Pinterest setting? I don't think you can. Can you turn off AI results in Pinterest? Wait, what? Really? You can adjust your account settings. Select refine recommendations, click or tap on Gen AI interest. Toggle off the category gears or switch the options to off to limit AI generated image. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know they had this. Wait. I'm sorry, what? Last time I checked, you couldn't do that. Oh, refine your recommendations. AI content. Oh, I can turn off everything. Okay. So you can just turn off AI. Why is children's fashion an AI category? Why are you generating pictures of children? I'm sorry, but this is fucking devil technology. Women's fashion. Dude, why? Why is this here? Why? Okay. Okay. Did it change anything? Okay, the AI image is gone. This only works for dresses that are actually marked as AI. Oh, okay. So software fashion is kind of just like baggy clothes, basically. It's kind of fire, actually. Yeah, I fuck with the baggy clothes. I think this is just how your average trans girl dresses, to be honest. Like, most of the trans girls I have met dress like this. Yeah. I always felt dysphoric about dressing like this because I'm already kinda tall, and if you put baggy clothes on a tall frame, you're just gonna look giant, you know? So usually I always go for tight clothing, I guess.
show you what you want and maybe also give you more
Software is
inspiration on
about
how
being
to
19.
style your outfits.
Type shit.
Something I also want to talk about is upcycling clothes, because you don't need
Also, I
to
think
buy
guys
new
that dress
clothes.
like
You
that,
can
they
use what you already
probably...
own.
They're
And
probably a
that's something,
fuckboy.
because I feel like with femboy fashion, there's a lot of it that is fueled in fast fashion and buying like the femboy outfits online, but
Yeah.
you can make feminine clothing with the clothes you already have. Like cropping some of your t-shirts, or maybe just pulling up your pants and making them high-waisted. There's a few ways you can do this, and also if you have the ability to sew, or the ability to, or the access to a sewing machine, you could also make your own clothes with old clothes and redo stuff like that. It's not just about upcycling and redoing it, but also styling the pieces you have. Because you can always try to style some of your masculine clothing in a feminine way. You just gotta look at how feminine people style their basics. Like how women might style their plain white tees and jeans
Wow,
another
you
way
might.
than men do. Just
Wow,
look
you
at
should
how
look at what
the
women
silhouette
do
and
and
shapes
copy
are
it if
for
you
those
want to look
clothing and try
feminine.
to style it based on those shapes, and
It's
you
like a
already
crazy concept.
get a more feminine outfit that way. Thrifting, guys.
Telling young boys to pull up their pants.
Thrifting is your best friend.
Actually, go to the
You can
advice.
literally, not even a joke, 90% of the femme clothes that I own are thrifted, and it has saved me so much money. You can find cheaper clothes that are better quality, and some of them are also like cool vintage clothes that you won't be able to find like online, or you might find a rip-off of it, but
I mean, yeah, I
then it's
use
just
Vinted
cheap
for everything.
plasticky fabric that feels horrible.
Yeah.
So I am not judging. I used to buy fast fashion myself before, but
In
I
my
stopped
defense,
when
I'm
I
not a
realized
fuckboy.
that it's so much better to just thrift the clothes, because cheaper, better quality, and a lot of the clothes are cool as shit. And also, I know the issue with some people not having thrift stores where they live. There are also online secondhand stores, or even like just eBay or Facebook Marketplace, Depop. There are a lot more that are usually based wherever
Okay,
you
so
are.
this
Maybe
person is American.
even some like thrift stores might have their own like online store. So just try to look at it.
I
at
feel like I'm
least.
getting
Think
basketball
my
tutorials by
biggest
LeBron
tip when it
James.
comes to thrift stores, because I hear a lot of people that are like, I try going to a thrift store, I try going to the thrift store, but I don't find anything. You need to go through the thrift store multiple times. Both the women's section, both the men's section. Just take your time, walk around that shit so long. Because the thing is, sometimes I don't even find an item until like the second or third time that I walked by, and then I just
Getting
find something
basketball
that I'm just like,
advice by Lionel
how the fuck did
Messi.
I not see
Yeah,
this
yeah,
before?
that's a better
And it's
description.
just like, you just gotta pace yourself. Take time to look
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
items,
it kind of
and
feels
also
like it, yeah,
don't just
like
judge it by like
I'm sure
the first
Lionel
look,
Messi could
because
give great
you can
basketball
upcycle
advice,
it. Like look at the
but
item
they are
and be
not
like,
a basketball
this
player.
item, I could technically like cinch this, or I could crop this, or I
Yeah.
could dye this. There's so many options that you can do. Because a lot of the clothes that I have thrifted have not been black, but I have dyed it black.
I think if I ever make a fanboy tutorial, it's gonna be like 20 seconds long, or maybe like 5 seconds long, and it's just gonna be me telling them that don't reinvent the wheel, and just literally look up girl guides. Literally, like, why do you need a fanboy guide? Just fucking look up what girls do and copy it. Like, all of this has already been discovered by girls 20 years ago on some random forum, like some Sims 3 forum somewhere. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
And that's also something that a lot of people seemingly forget is an option, that you can buy clothes, dye them, or sew them in, or do something with them. Makeup. When doing makeup, you kind of have to think about what type of look you are going for. Like, you have obviously lots of fucking options on what you want to do. Like, do you want a natural look? Do you want a badass goth look? Do you want a like e-girl look? Do you want to be a fucking Gyaro?
I don't even know what
there's
my
so
look
many
is, to be
options
honest.
on what you can do
I
with
kind of
your
just go
makeup.
for what compliments my face shape.
That like looking into what you want and how they do it. At least again, there's so many tutorials on Pinterest that will tell you how to do your makeup, or tutorials on how to achieve a more feminine look in certain like makeup looks. But I feel like there are like a few things you can do to just accentuate feminine features with like basic makeup, like using like a light lighter foundation or like just
I
a
think
tinted moisturizer
doing
or
makeup as a
BB
guy
cream
is low-key
or something like
underrated.
that.
Like,
Just a light
I think we need to
base
normalize
and
guys
maybe
wearing
some
makeup as well.
concealer just to like make your skin look more like clear and glowy and nice. And maybe, you know, curling your lashes, doing a little bit of eyeliner, or
Okay. I think when you're doing makeup, you should look at your facial features and basically look for makeup for your face shape. I think you're better off that way. At least for shading. And like, you know, if you wanna do heavy eyeliner, then just do heavy eyeliner. I said the microphone is upside down, yeah. That's kinda annoying me. It's like fucking with my OCD. How I became a fanboy. Crazy. Yeah. I think I'm out of content. Critical part is having a fallback. You don't want to realize when you're 35 that you are an aging twink that can't pull anyone anymore. Yeah, like, I guess twink death is something you have to plan for. But I think you can like make it work. I think if you look hot as a twink, you're gonna look hot, like, even when you're older. Like, let's take, I don't know, Ryan Gosling as an example. Like, I think Ryan Gosling would have been a crazy good fanboy. But, you know, he's out of that age. But he can still look really hot as a guy. Type shit. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of celebrities that are like an example of this. Like, I think the most important thing is just don't get fat, you know, like, I think that's what can really like ruin how a guy looks. If they just get like really out of shape. You know, when you get the dead bod, it's kind of over at that point. You have to embrace being a daddy now. There is a guy I see on TikTok sometimes that will not accept that he has gone through twink death, and it is not a good look. I see like racist fanboys on Twitter that are balding, and they look like they're 16. So it's like, it's kind of RNG when twink death gets you. Or maybe it's the racism. It's like they have so much hatred and like putrid hatred in their body that it like poisons themselves. And they just end up going bald from the hatred or something. There's like a Hungarian fanboy on Twitter that like goes viral like every month for being racist. Balding is skill issue. I mean, I guess there's medications for it. Balding is the cosmic punishment for being a child. Yeah, so now you have to fly to Turkey to get those like fake like tops on your head. I think I was like starting to bald at like 18. But that's because I think I just had bad genetics. But I went on DHT blockers and then I went on HRT. Thank God. If I ever go balding, I would just shave that shit off Michael Jordan arc. If you can grow a nice beard, I think you can like make it work. Also, I think even if your hairline is receding, I think long hair can still look good. Like, look at Keanu Reeves, you know, like, he has a kind of receded hairline, but he's still rocking the long hair and it still looks good on him. you know. Type shit. Like, I think you can rock it. If I was getting like a video speak, I would just grow my hair out and have like long hair. I could go for the Chinese Ankh with balding hair. That's the first sentence of all time. Welcome, Greg. I don't know. I never see Chinese uncles going bald, to be honest. Like, Chinese people, it's like they either have a full head of hair or they are bald, and there's no in between. Okay, actually there is like the salaryman. They have like the bald top. Receding and bald is very different. Receding works with longer hair, like you say. I guess, yeah, bald is when you have like the entire top. It is basically gone. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure every guy knows about the existence of DHT blockers. Like, everybody knows at this one that, yeah, you can just like take medications for it. I mean, the only downside is you're gonna feel depressed from the medication, but it's there, at least. Okay, but I think I'm gonna go off actually. I don't have anything left. I hope everyone sleeps well. It was nice to be back. I'm gonna be streaming at the usual schedule. You know, back to normal type shit. Finally, I'm not shooting my guts out, so we should be back to normal. Yippee! Yippee, yippee. Good night, chat.